Liberate to educate, vacate the premises. Instead of heads on collision. There's no competition for the recognition. Transform myself just like a mathematician. Stop the violence to all you adolescents. Stop the violence, past courts in session. For emancipation. For the proclamation. For the reparation. Give me that liberation. Freedom, freedom. When you start to teaching. Freedom, freedom. When you start to speaking. Freedom, freedom. While you take our homes. Freedom, freedom. While you tapping these phones. Freedom, freedom. While you doing this wrong. Freedom, freedom. Yo, how can it be when our people steady dying in American streets? Hardly no food to eat with the HIV. No love, no peace, no justice as I can see. Whoa, stock market crashing, popos harassing, young adolescent, courts in assassin. Freedom, freedom. Yo, how can it be when our people steady dying with no unity? Homicides with drive-bys, high-rated crime. Little shorter than got shot, boom, bap, and died.
Justice is the law that distinguishes between right and wrong. It's clear that black people in America have not received justice.
Peace, justice, peace, peace. The peace, love, seen in the streets. A push for freedom, cause we still ain't free. I'm spilling up black power to give us a piece. I'm fighting for my sin, I'm fighting for my crime. Until we all equal, maybe stop the destruction. To give us a job so we can stay productive. We living a lot, a life of luxury is rich and poor. The freedom of thought, you're supposed to do. What's the freedom of touch? They give us some liberty, they give us equality. They tell we got it, we still ain't free. They give us liberty, they give us equality. Until we got it, we still ain't free.
I got the heart of Malcolm in me, resolved like John Henry. Universe, my classroom, the principles they envy. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, defend these indeed. I used to be a juggernaut slumbering. I woke up to earthquakes, rainstorms, and thundering. The prophets threw you the keys like lifesaver degrees. Cut like a lightsaber, you free, they freeze.
Muslims coming, we out to attack. Those who pose as foes will get the eye. What's been taken shall be given back. Lies being put on my people, they can't lie. We being the truth, how people can trust. It's about our legacy, kept from us. Now is the time that the truth must be told. By who we are and the powers we hold. Dig beneath yourself for that special glow. The secret of heaven and hell, then you know.
I stand firm on the fourth principle. I find all enslavers reprehensible. Allah is incomprehensible, but he and man are one. Son, that being the deal. It's about harmonizing one's will with the deific. Prolific prose arose from my plume and feather. Tough like leather, facing adversity like a pugilist. The noblest image, digital vintage. There's no more spirituality without economics popping. Like rerun, we run from no one. Like the Sultan, we acquiring power by directing the force.
Yeah, they used to rip our tongues out for real. And then they give us Grammy plaques, call us free, man. But even Martin had a dream, man. Yo, they used to sell, but then they just sell cars, clothes, chains, planes, rocks, yachts, lies. Stop, I'm young Moorish and strapped and I'm ready for the revolution. When it's time, yo, they got our minds, bro. They instigate the war between Moors and Mexicanos. I'm from the hood, man, I can't kill Poncho. Secret society, why they got the eyes on me? Give me all this work and now they wanna body me. And now I'm useless, and now I'm stupid. I'm just another hood, tell them go figure. Plus I read it in the hieroglyphs, so I don't want your microchips. I'd rather overdose on pills that they kill Michael with. So
I rise, giving praise to Allah, giving honor to his prophet, Prophet Noble Drew Ali, giving honor to the forerunner of the prophet. It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Islam, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, Islam, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Y'all made me do it, ain't one do it. Try to work with y'all when I was going through it. I said hit the streets, you wanna hit the streets, you wanna stay in the temple. Same speech, same talk, same bark, no bite. Well, alright, I'm the Hawk Bay and I'ma handle that. My prophet spoke the beat, said handle that. Now I'm fucking center, front line. Look at y'all, want mine, but it ain't mine, it's God's plan, a law plan. Oh man, 2016, all you gonna see is Prophet Noble, do I leave? Old Moors, step aside, 34, come on, let's ride. Hey! It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Hey, it's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Kansas City, St. Louis, Detroit. You visited by a prophet of God, and you mean to tell me we can't go hard? I'm a more of old, the one who drove the elephants over the Alps in the cold, even went to Spain, rearranged the terrain, even tried to civilize Cain. Now cipher 2016, I'ma show you what this means. My tassel roll 360. Do you really think you can tell me what the doors ain't? Do you know I look up the form and bay? I roll with the prophet, I'm a prophet more. Follow the prophet, so I profit more. Stop it more. I hold in the world and make me drop it more. Now profit more. It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Chicago, Houston, Dallas, yeah. It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, between you and I am the wisest. You never let your up in your household divided. How you gonna teach anybody about you when the people that love you, they don't believe you? Probably think you got jail religion. Need to wash off that sent you prison. Speaking of prison, that's all y'all attracted. Talking about the children and y'all had that. Don't scrap that. I ain't even tripping. I tell you what happened when the law gets you vision. No government grants and no food stamps. I had to build a temple from watching the ants, from watching my prophet and listening to a law. I would be in hell if I listen to y'all. Listen to y'all. Talking on more. Walking around broke. With nothing to show for it. Oh! It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Charlotte, Memphis, Cleveland, get in the car. Hey, it's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. LA, Syracuse, Buffalo. Stop screaming, bragging about our greatness. 34th generation seeking fakeness. They don't really care about the bill of Granada. Their primary focus is Gucci, Prada. Who you uplifting? Nothing, nada. Who you uplifting? Nothing, nada, nothing, nada, nothing, 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 nada. Can't relate because your mind state is going for the past. If you sex of a blast on you and your staff. My young boys coming, they becoming more trend. But before they go to love, this is nothing more to send. So watch your slander. They got the hammers, kind of like Peter, protecting Jesus. I'm a truly apostle. Don't get hostile. Cause ain't no telling what I do for the gospel. Oh! It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. San Diego, Portland, everybody. Oh yeah, it's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah. Time for the Moors to stand up. Stand up. We've been in the background too long. Get on your square, boy. It's a new day for the Moors today. Tahaka Bay.
Yeah. Allah the Father, universe. Father, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my God, and my salvation. By night and by day. Through his holy prophet, Drew Ali. Amen. Amen. Let's go.
Sayonara, you know better than the test of more. You done showed what you great, now you can rest assured. We gon' teach them to love instead of hate. Yours we uplift and educate. You wanted to fake, y'all pathetic.
and everybody wanna be committed. Steady shot.
Yeah, the Lord is all you need, brother. All the love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my God, and my salvation. By night and by day. Through his holy prophet, Drew Ali. Amen. Amen. Let's go.
Side never, you know better than the test of more. You the chose educate, and you can reps and sure. We can teach them to love instead of hate. Or be uplift and educate. You want to debate, y'all pathetic. And everybody want to be committed. Steady shaka hot more. Anyone can get it. It's real down here. Be more. Let's make it clear. I'm learning to love instead of hate, but I ain't there. Reginald, think about time we check. You should have stuck with Matthew Nelson. What? Disrespectful. I'ma keep it raw. You haven't met no more. If you did, your approach wouldn't be so piss. Red pill gave me the path. Now do the math. How many other balls? 2 seconds up off your ass. Yeah. I know exactly what he's doing. He be hyping. He's not kick. You 1990 Mike Tyson. About to get knocked the top out. Sure, the balls on the deck. It's one thing you left. I want you right behind you. I'll be running you down. I respect you as an elder, but I'm sonning you now. Yeah, I love my brother side, but I got more love for God. A house of conscience, a house of cards, a house of fraud. More we go hard. You should have got the general to lead the charge, so we can smack them around like the light did. Make a move to Beverly Hills, yeah. Like there. That's right. Let's get into it. What up, sweet? Let's get into it. Yeah. That's right. They coming. They coming. It's love, sister, and brown bag. Yeah. Let's do it. It's love. Let's come in with this. It's love. Let's come in with this. Yeah. Let's come in with this. Let's calm it down real quick. Let's come with this. Come on, man. Let's come in with this.
But what the hell is the progression?
Hoteppin', Hoteppin'. Y'all little Hoteppin'. Y'all know y'all Hoteppin'. Yeah. This is a Moorish world. You ain't gonna stop this. But like your page, you fake. You keep screaming black power, but you ain't in the great. Let's get it going. He yelling, he do a whole lot of cussing. He be talking all loud, but ain't saying nothing. Tell you bang on the beat, but he ain't bang in the streets. He bang on the mic and charge you for a seat. Let's beat what they say, and then peep how they roll. Shot the pull on his makeup and said he powder his nose. Said you gotta be kidding. You talking about my feds. Talking rocking that Remy and say that he a cokehead. We call him Remy and Coke. I mean, the boys are a joke. I wish they would step to me and I be going for broke. Oh yeah, I talk with aggression. Prefer to stick to the lessons. They be talking about wars like they be banning them weapons. I know they only Hoteppin'. Yeah, they fake with the lessons. They be talking the hard, but where the hell is the progression? Hoteppin'. I'm ready to show you. Get up out here. Get up out here. That's what's up. Yeah, they screaming black power, but where the hell is the progression? Hoteppin', misrepresenting the lessons. I'm blocking off. I'm blocking off. I'm blocking off stunts. All those stunts, I'm blocking. Get over. Yeah. I'm blocking all trolls. I'm blocking all lanes. I'm blocking everybody. Watch your mouth. Yeah. Shout out to the Moors. Shout out to the sympathizers. Shout out to all those who support the uplifting of all humanity. Yeah. The Jesus that I come to love, walk like a boss. H-Town. And I ride through the streets on the back of an ass because your clowns are weak. Y'all mad at Sharif, you should be mad at your teacher. He took you all the way to Kemet and he still couldn't reach you. My father, he was born in the state of NC. I was born in MD. You know where to reach me. You can't leave NYC. Yeah, we about to get wearing a vest because you talk that mess. We not enlightening all the press. Hoteppin', misrepresenting the lessons. Yeah. Screaming black power, but where the hell is the progression? Hoteppin', misrepresenting the lessons. Yeah, what's up, family? Where the hell is the progression? Ain't no progression. Ali's men got that progression. Watch this work. Watch this work. Misrepresenting the lessons. Yeah, you screaming black power, but where the hell is the progression? Hoteppin'. Ali's men got that work. They had this John. They used to call it like. Ali's men got that work. These clowns today, they do this. I'm about to go in. That means they get the knowledge, they get this information, and then they start stepping to people.
as if they got some supreme knowledge, you know what I'm saying? That's just Hotepping. They faking, man. I ain't with that. We go like, Hotepping, misrepresenting the lessons.
Let's go in.
Black power, but where the hell is
about
the
to go in.
Hotepping, misrepresenting the lessons.
Yeah!
Black power, but where the hell is
Where's the progression?
Hotepping.
That's what it's all about.
Hotepping.
Let's go.
He's Hotepping. House of consciousness, Hotepping, misrepresenting the lessons.
Pretty much.
Hotepping. Yo, you know who you are if you Hotepping. You know, you get to throw information and want to step everybody.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here with that, man. Moors. It's a new day for the Moors.
Check it out, family. I'm back at you one more again. This one gonna be a good one. Let's keep it looking good for us. Man, the Moors are on top. Let me tell you something. The Moors ain't going the way. You might as well get used to us. Brother Taharka Bey, Ali's men, we leading the charge. Moors ain't going nowhere. Let me tell you something, what the Moors gonna do. Man, listen. We taking the show on the road. Coming soon. Let me give y'all, before I do that, first and foremost, let me rise. Let me calm it down for a second, man. We are spiritual people, man. We are spiritual people, you feel me? And because we are spiritual people, we got to calm down and get in tune with the universe. Get in tune with the natures. Get in tune with the ancestors. Get in tune with Allah. Get in tune with the Elohim. Because this is where our power comes from. This is where we can overcome and withstand everything. So first and foremost, I rise, giving praise to the great God of the universe, the causeless cause and the rootless root from which all things have grown. Allah, I give honor to his noble, illustrious prophet, Prophet Noble Drew Ali, who in 1913 through 1929 came with a message. And that message was so radical for that time that he even put his life on the line. And in today, 2017, I plan to do the same. Put my life on the line. But some may lose theirs, lose mine, but it's all on the line. It's either all or nothing. That's how we doing this message here. It's all or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? What I mean all or nothing? Prophet Noble Drew Ali, he gave all or nothing. Which means that he came with a message that was so pure, yet so radical, that those with him may have to take some lives, or some lives had to be taken in the propagation of the message. So I give honor to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, standing in the midst of the confusion, standing in the midst of the drama, standing in the midst of the idle threats, the idle chatter, and still look you in your face and say you ain't black, you ain't Negro, and you ain't colored. Yeah, if you dizzy, brother, don't get slick, because I'm taking you out the chat today. This is Ali's Men Day today. It is what it is. I don't get paid for Moorish World TV. I block everybody with the disrespect. You feel me? We're going to have a respectable show. Some clowns called in. Excuse my expression, because I don't like to call names. Some antagonizer called in with the cussing and the disrespect last night. It ain't bothered me, because I know our people are sick. But with that, we're going to move with the show. And with that, we got Ali's Men in the building. Let me go in just a little bit more real quick. And I want to explain something. Shout out to my brother Nasir. Shout out to my brother Tunica Hill. I want to read something to y'all in the chat. We of the Moorish Science Temple of America and those that subscribe to the teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, we have something that we call laws. That's something that don't go with going. Nor is it something that goes with just talk. I want to read one law, all praise be to the great God of the universe. It's a law that we read in the temple at our meetings. And I want y'all to hear this. And I want y'all to hear it real good. Because this is one of the foundation documents, laws that we read. Listen good. And I'm going to stop in the middle. You can go to the temple here to rest. And then we go on in. This is the questionnaire and additional law for Moorish Americans by the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Act 1. Act 1. Grand sheikhs and governors and heads of all temples, all businesses. Each said temple must be approved by the Prophet Noble Drew Ali before acting upon by any members, let it be finance, property, or any line of life that will cause the members to sacrifice, finance, etc. We put it all on the line for this divine message. With that, let's open the chat. Peace and love, brother Nasir. How you doing, brother? Come in the chat, talk to the people real quick, and let's introduce the first members of Ali's Men that's in the chat right now. Peace and love, brother Nasir. Where you calling from, brother? Where you from? Who are you and what you do, my brother?
Islam, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you very well.
Indeed. First of all, as I rise, La ilaha illallah. There is no person, deity, or thing worthy of worship save Allah. Is the author, the creator, the governor of the world, almighty, eternal, and incomprehensible. All praise is due to Allah. The highest of honors to his prophet, Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I want to give honor to the Moorish flag, the red flag with the green 5-pointed star in the center, representing the 5 highest principles known to man, which are love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I want to give honor to the forerunner of the prophet, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, Deuce Ali, and Elijah Muhammad. Also, I want to give honor to all grand bodies of the Moorish Science Temple of America, especially Temple number 19. I want to give honor to Ali's Men and everybody in the chat, all the ills and bays. Islam?
Islam. And follow that right behind that is my good brother, Moorish Haq. Moorish Haq, where you call it from? Brother, what's going on? How you doing? Islam, doing good. Y'all, you can hear me clear? Hold on. I got to stop yelling so much. I get too excited, man.
That's all good.
Come on, my brother.
You can hear me good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so honors to all of you on the panel. So first I want to give praise to the Almighty God Allah, honors to his holy prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Islam, calling in from Jersey, Moorish Haq, aka Jamal Ali L. So I'm ready to get it going.
Islam, my brother, and my good brother, my big brother, brother Tunica. What's up, my brother? Where you calling from?
Islam, more.
Islam, my brother. How you doing?
All is well. All is well. I rise giving all praise due to Allah, the causeless cause and the rootless root from which all things have grown. I give the highest honors to his thought made manifest, Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I give honor to the forerunner of the Prophet, Marcus Mosiah Garvey. I give honor to the grand staff, supreme staff, local temples, all things pertaining to Islamism. I give honor to you, brother, and to Moorish World TV, to your viewers, your listeners, etc. Islam.
So first of all, we're going to start the show off on a good note, brother. And as we get into it, man, we might get into some. Check it out. Oh, there's the mouth. Uncle Mike.
There you go.
Where you calling from? What you doing here, brother? Who are you?
Shalom, brother, man. I am Brother Magdi McCoy, coming to you from Atlanta, Georgia. You know, ATL. You know, rising, giving all praises to Allah, the great God of the universe. Honors to His holy and divine prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Honors to the forerunner of the prophet, Brother Marcus Messiah Garvey. These two men paved the way for all of us to be here and do what we're doing, brother. You know, all this consciousness and everything started with those two. Uplift and follow humanity, brother. So I'm here for that same reason, brother. And that's why I'm here. I'm here amongst my brothers and happy to be here, Mo. All praise be to Allah.
Is that simple?
Islam.
Hey, I'm gonna say it like we said in Baltimore. It's time, brother. Everybody, because it got it. Is that seven? Is that seven? You don't say seven. Seven. Can you hear me, my brother? But to hit somebody, Mike. Hey, a whole bunch of mics right here. Let's do that. Brother Seven, that's you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you a little bit.
I think your feed is a little bit shaky, but let's see if we can get it in. It's a lot of echoes. They say, okay, so after you talk, hit your mic. Anyway, and we say seven. Sheik Seven. It's my brother. How you doing?
All is well. Praise be to Allah. Highest honor to His holy divinely ordained prophet, Noble Drew Ali. How about yourself, brother?
Brother, I'm doing well, brother. I'm excited that we all on the same panel, brother. Hey, brother, do me a favor. Tell the people where you're hailing from and what you do.
This is Sheik Ethel. I hail from North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, to be exact. I'm the Sheik of the Moorish Science Temple of America, subordinate temple, branch temple number 5, located in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Brother,
and let me say, I am definitely Ali's man.
Hey, brother, let me tell you something. Y'all look good. Y'all look good. Man, ain't nothing sissy about me. I'm telling you now, but your brothers look good. You know what I mean? Who is that coming over here? We're going to get back to you in a second, my brother. Who is that just came in the chat?
Islam. This is Brother Cyrus Hill.
Oh! Watch out!
Islam Moors. I can't sit here trying to figure the hangout out as I make my way to the lab, man. I needed a couple minutes. I know the show started. I just want to greet the family with Islam. Brother Talk Bay.
Islam, my brother.
Islam Moors.
Let's move with it. I see you on the move. Moors always on the move. Brother, talk to me for a minute. What did you do yesterday for the Prophet Noble Drew Ali's birthday celebration? Did you sit at home? Did you go see somebody? What'd you do?
Yeah, the Moors were at Temple 21.
What I definitely did was...
Oh, Sheik Seven.
Islam.
That was for Cyrus. I'm going to get back to you because he on the move.
Yeah,
so I'm going to get Cyrus real quick.
Islam.
Let me get my mic.
But mute your mic.
Talk,
yes, sir. Come on, my brother.
Islam. Yeah, we were at Temple 21. The Moors were at Temple 21 yesterday, deep. You know, and I just wanted to say it was a big day because we actually were able to successfully reincarnate the Moorish God. I don't know if you got the news from that yet.
Oh, Simon, you ain't said nothing. You ain't said nothing.
Yeah, flashback for the Moors. Yeah, praise Allah. That was
what you talking
that
about?
in itself.
I'm over there.
Yeah, that was a big deal. We had been in the works. As a matter of fact, I'm on a move between a Moorish God meeting that we had. And brother, if you tune into, for those that tune into Know Thyself Radio, brother A. Hopkins Bay was talking about the God earlier tonight. And yeah, it was just a beautiful thing. You know, we were able to reincarnate after 3 years of the God being on hold. So that was a big deal. You know, we were pushing the Moors at Temple 21. Grand Chief from Temple number 54, brother D, Clark L, and Brother A, Brother N Rebels Bay, Temple 21, and my grand sheik, Brother W. Clinton and Bay from Temple number 34. I'm not sure if the Moors are familiar, but I'm an official at one of the Brooklyn temples, Temple number 34 in Hancock and Marcy. So it was a big deal. It was a beautiful celebration. They were talking yesterday about what all happened at Temple number 11. You know, so it was just beautiful. It was very, very good energy. And we're excited that this is my first time on the show. So I'm just excited to be a part. So with that, more, I'm gonna mute up for a minute so I can get to the lab here and get myself set up. I'll be in about 2 minutes.
It's time, my brother. That was a beautiful thing. What the brother was talking about is right here, back in effect, the Moorish God. And before you know it, Ali's men, we're gonna have ours too. And we're gonna post up on 25th, 125. We're gonna put a table out there. We're going to sell some shirts this summer. We're going to sell some books this summer. We're going to sell the Ali's Men paper this summer on 125. I'm coming on through. Anyway, with that being said, Brother Nasir, what did you do this past holiday? Prophet Noble Drew Ali's birthday, brother. What y'all do down there in the ATL?
Islam, boy, Islam. To answer your first question that you posed earlier, I'm a Moor from Mecca that's in Atlanta.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, so I had to put that out there. You know, we definitely represent Chicago. No sweat. All right, this is what we did. We had we went to as a temple. You know, we treated all our members to Moroccan meal at the Imperial Fairs restaurant in Buckhead, and so we basically lived like our ancestors. We had the belly dances and we had the whole Moroccan vibe, and we vibed out. So that's what we did for the Prophet's birthright.
Oh man, that's a beautiful thing. How about you, Moorish? I'm gonna go down the line. I want to know what brothers did, because if we Moorish Americans, I'm sorry, brother Nasir, because we got a lot of brothers that gonna be coming on, because brothers think, for some reason, brothers think the Manis, you and the ones that they commonly see all the time are the total combination or the totality of Ali's men. So we're gonna have some brothers coming on. So I'm gonna try to speedway through this. Brother Moorshot, how was your Prophet Noble Drew Ali manifestation day, my brother? Where you go? There you go. Are you there, my brother? Let's move on down to Monty. Monty, I seen you go live yesterday. Where you was at yesterday, my brother? I caught a piece of it, but I'm so busy doing so much, brother. What you was up to yesterday during the Prophet Manifestation Day?
Oh, Islam, brother. I was down at Temple 21 here in Atlanta, Georgia, under the leadership of Brother E. Gates Bay, the Grand Governor over there. I went and broke bread with those brothers and sisters, and we had a good time. You know, we chopped it up. They had some good music going. They were shooting some pool. You know, demonstrating on the Prophet's birthday. You know, and a whole lot of good information. And of course, you know, I was there to learn, but I was also there doing a little teaching as well. We always, you know, all these men always got to be stepping out and teaching a little something. Islam. With that, before I get to my brother Tudik L, I see my brother Karen came in. Brother, introduce yourself. Tell the people who you are. We got the people in the chat looking. We got the trollers in. We got the supporters. We got the haters. We got everybody wants to know who Ali's men is. How you doing, my brother? Come on in. Welcome to the show. Talk to me. Hold up, your mic muted. Unmute your mic. I used to read sign language when I used to be in the low. When I was in the low, Karen, and I used to say, put it all on the floor. And they said, oh, I knew they were scared. But I'm in the high, man. I can't read sign language.
Yes, sir. Islam, boys. This is Brother Karen Lindale. Islam, all these men in the building, Islam.
How you doing, my brother? Tell the people where you from, what you been up to. And brothers, talk to me, brother, because I see you all the time doing a lot of work. Talk to me, brother.
Islam. Brother Kerry Lindale from Virginia, Newport News. We're in that great program of uplifting fallen humanity and teaching those things necessary. Islam.
Islam, my brother. Now back to my brother Tudik L, and then I'm going to swing it back to carry on there. Now, brother Tudik L, what did you do? Brother, I seen a picture of you, brother. I seen a picture of you going, man, the Moors were demonstrating yesterday. Let me tell you something. All the true Moors, they was in the temple with their people demonstrating what the prophet demonstrated back in 1928-29. What you do, Brother Tunica?
Praise Allah, more. Yeah, you know, in the manifestation of chapter 25, more, and unity at all costs, which is one of our mission statements as Ali's men. I was fellowshipping with Temple number 13 over in Brooklyn. Grand Sheikh Brother Krim Ill and his flock, and it was a beautiful time. You know, they showed me the highest level of Moorish hospitality. You know, those Moors, they exchanged gifts. The youth was there, happy. The sisters laid out a nice spread, banquet style, and the brethren was in the cipher, building on the prophet's teaching. Brother Zion Lex was there. A couple of other Hebrew brothers was there. And we were fostering. The more we communicated, Zion Lex was like, oh man, now we understand why y'all do that. That's what we need to do more of this, because ones be drawing the wrong conclusions about why y'all might do a certain thing. So out of that conversation and that unity, it was just a beautiful vibe, man. And what better way to honor the prophet, you know what I'm saying, who laid the foundation for the United Age. You heard me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a beautiful thing. I'm going to swing it on to my brother Curry out of there. Brother, what did y'all do down there in the VA? Oh, did you move around a lot? You get around a lot. Was you in the VA, or did you go on tough flight somewhere? What's going on?
Well, you know, I got a twin brother, and wherever he go, I go. You know what I mean? He was in Chicago. We were snowed in here in Virginia. We had about 13 inches of snow. So what we did was we kicked it off via Google Chat with all of the Moors across the country. We had a little celebration in our home. You know, that's how we kicked it off here.
Oh man, beautiful thing, beautiful thing. And let me tell you what I did.
All right now.
I know ain't nobody worrying about me, but I'm gonna tell them anyway. I went to party. I was with the Grand Sheikh, man. I was with the Sheikh Azim Hopkins Bay.
Praise Allah.
And all those members at Temple number 11 up in Philadelphia, PA. We had a beautiful time. Most importantly, we had a beautiful time with the children. The children was phenomenal. All they ran, they made some noise, and then they interrupted. But guess what? Nobody said, sit down, child, be teaching. Some children was being children, and we had a beautiful time. While some other people was doing other things, we was demonstrating the prophet. But let's go on to the line one more time. Let me do some.
We're getting a lot of feedback, brother, from somewhere.
All right. I got you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Who mic ain't muted? Everybody got to mute their mic. Or y'all gonna get some feedback.
Somebody got a TV on.
Somebody watching Laverne and Shirley. Sit up at Laverne and Shirley. Most don't watch Laverne and Shirley reruns. Don't no more watch that stuff. Moorish Hot, where you at, my brother?
I'm right here, brother.
Do you got them children watching the Smurfs? What's going on?
No, that's not me.
I'm only playing with you, brother. So my brother, what did you do for the Prophet Noble Drew Ali birthday celebration yesterday?
We had a celebration down here in Jersey, Neptune, New Jersey, Temple number 10 on the Nature Bay. We had vegan food. I cooked food. Everybody brought food. The children, there was a lot of children there. Even children was demonstrating, going up to the podium, giving their portion of understanding. Me and a few other brothers went up to the podium, gave off a portion of understanding. And, you know, while we honored that day, and it was all unity, it was all love, it was all fun, good music, good food, good people. And the spirit of the prophet was there, just like he was everywhere else.
Islam. So now I'm gonna try to do so when I get these questions going, let's see if we can add some quick so we can move on, because we got a few more gonna try to come in. I probably get a couple of messages saying I can't get in, but whatever the case may be, let's get this rolling. Now, brother, I got the question for Monty, and then I'm gonna pass it to Tunica. Let's keep it short and sweet and just hit it hard. There's a thing going around that says that the Moors, I'm gonna mute your mic real quick. There's a thing going around that said the Moors, the members of Ali's men, they come off as a gang. Now, what is Ali's men? For the public that don't know, what was it formed for? Was it formed as a gang, form, a coalition? Or what is the point of coming together, all these Moors and fans, all big? And y'all all big guys too. What's this all about, brother? For the people to know. Brother Mahdi. You got to unmute your mic and unmute you. I'll put you in time.
Islam, well, first of all, you got to look at the caliber of people that's making those type of statements. That's really just a dumb statement. That's something that usually that a European would say when you see a group of brothers together, gathered together. First.
Good night. He said European and everything just stopped. Good night. Oh my God. I'm coming to join you a lot. No, not yet a lot. Not yet a lot. Not yet. Hold up. He paused. We'll let Tunica go in on that until he come back because everything just stopped. He said, Europe. Man, watch out now. Brother Tunica. Oh, there you go. He back.
Islam, you can't hear me?
I can hear you now, bro. When you said European, I'm going to try to tell you, that thing just paused. Everything paused for the cause, brother. I don't want no Trump now.
Oh, wow, my bad, Mo. Well, what I was saying was, every time you see us, we fresh dressed. Every time you see us, we're professional. The people that's calling us a gang, that's European slang, brother. They're just trying to throw shade on us because, they can't be us. Now, what is Ali's Men? Ali's Men is a group of brothers who decided to come together and work together as Moorish American Muslims for the betterment of the Moorish Science Temple of America to actually demonstrate the unity that's talked about. Because you see Moors in this little pocket over here, you see Moors in this little pocket over there. So Ali's Men, we decided to come together, and work together. Bottom line. We're a group of brothers. The highest title in Ali's Men is brother. You got governors in here. You got grand governors in here. You got sheiks in here. But we are brothers. That's the highest title in Ali's Men. We all come to the table on equal footing. So anybody want to call us a gang? That's your language. But that's not our language. We don't get down like that. Peace.
Now, brother Tunica, I need to know, all y'all brothers coming together. He just said, Mr. Mike, brother Mike. All of us brothers coming together, just like he said. We got governors, we got sheiks, we got grand sheiks. Man, we got every colorful title that you can name within the ranks of Ali's Men. Who's the leader? Is there a leader or something? Who's the leader? I want to know who the leader is. Take me to your boss.
Well, the name Ali is twofold, Mo. It's an attribute of Allah, meaning the Most High. And then it's reference to Noble Drew Ali. So as Ali's men, we are men of Allah, and we are men of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. We're his namesake. And we are brotherhood, first and foremost. We are brotherhood, Mo. That's what we are, in a nutshell, right? We saw the tragic history of the Moorish Science Temple of America after the passing of the Prophet, which so happens so often when the scene, there's chaos, there's clamoring for successorship and all those things. So we inherited that. We inherited the legacy of all that. But we looked at our chapter 25, our Holy Covenant for the Asiatic nation. We looked at our chapter 26, the divine instructions on unity. And we put those chapters and principles into effect, and now they're made flesh that you're beholding right now. So we're about the unity of the Moorish Science, the uniting of the Moorish Science Temple of America. So, and in demonstrating, first of all, informing people what is the true program of Prophet Noble Drew Ali, and then implementing and being an asset to the Moorish Science Temple of America, and aiding it in accomplishing its lofty goals of teaching those things necessary to make our people better citizens, as well as their divine creed, economic program that the Prophet laid out, etc. I'm so happy. Let me just say this. I'm elated that the brothers in Temple 21, Moorish Science Temple of America, unveiled, under the leadership of Brother R. Jones Bay, unveiled the Moorish Guide. You know, that's a great thing. I mean, I'm elated to hear that, because it was our discovery of the Moorish Guide where we access the true spirit of the movement, the Moorish guys that was published during the Prophet's day. We saw the true methodology of the Prophet and the temple. We saw how it interacted with the community. We saw the businesses that were being formed. We saw the political action that was being demonstrated. We saw the traveling of the Prophet at such a furious pace, setting up temples in various states and locales within like a 3.5-year period. So it was in the Moorish Guide where we retrieved and developed the criterion, the standard by which Moorish science is measured. And we've endeavored to promote that and defend that. Yeah, that's what Ali's Men is about.
Last but not least, I need to know who the leader is. I need to talk to the leader. I need to talk
to To answer that question, Mo, I thought I was answering that question by saying that Allah, through his holy prophet, is the leader. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. The reason I had to clarify that real quick because
yes,
I'm gonna tell you,
we don't even have titles within the organization itself. There's no title.
So one get knocked off.
It'll roll on. It'll roll on, Mo.
So like the old organizations, when the head gone, like the Garvey organization, unfortunately, but by the will of Allah it happened like that. When they sent Garvey across the water, it's the movement fizzled a little bit. And now we still got remnants of it. I mean, not a little bit, a lot. It's still remnants of it, but it fizzled. So if they send Brother Moorish Haq or Brother Sharif across the water, you think it gonna fizzle?
Well, first of all, we will mobilize depending on the circumstances of our brother's demise. Secondly, we will roll forward.
Absolutely. So basically, ain't nobody sending nobody across no water. That was a figurative question. Period.
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, hey, Brother Seven, are you there? Brother Seven timed out for a second. Let's get to Brother Nasir. Brother Nasir, how you doing, my good brother?
All's well, brethren. What's the word?
Brother, that's the Mufti right there. I'm going to tell you, that's the vanguard right there. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all see me in Harlem, that's going to be the Mufti. Him and quite a few other brothers. When y'all see me in Brooklyn this spring, brother, we taking the show on the road around the world. We're going to teach more science. We're going to uplift all humanity. But, brother, let me ask you a question. When did you enter into the Moorish Science Temple of America? How long have you been around in the Moorish Science Temple of America? That's going to lead to another question.
I've been in the Moorish Science Temple of America since 2004.
2004. All right. Now, since 2004, did you see a need for an organization or a brotherhood like Ali's Men, and why? And then I'll go to the next person.
Okay. Well, to be honest with you, when I was initially approached about the idea, the first thing I said was no, because I didn't think there was a need for it. You know, in my opinion at the time, Ali's Men was the Moorish Science Temple of America. You know, as time went on and I actually saw the spirit of the brothers, that it made more sense. I could actually see what the brothers were saying. The issue when it comes to grand bodies, you know, we're not, being from Chicago, we're not new to grand body issues, if I put it that way. In this is a microcosm of what this thing could be. And in that, it is very important. You know, just knowing these brothers, seeing the way that these brothers move, you know, it's definitely a benefit to this movement overall. So I definitely see a need for it, especially coming from where I came from. There's definitely a need for brotherhood, and there's a need to push the Prophet's program forward. There's no other way around it.
Islam. Hey, brother Seven, are you there, my brother?
Islam,
my brother. What brings you to Ali's Men, and what made you want it to be a part, or when somebody reached out for you? I always say that somebody reached out for me. It was like that old movie. And that old movie and came into the baritone voice of Big Brother Tunic L when he said, "Brother, are you interested in being a part of Ali's Men?" I'm like, what the world? Who is this? You know what I mean? I said, what the world? And from that point, man, me and the brother bonded, man, and things just moved forward. So when you got that call or that text or whatever, what went through your mind when it came to joining the Ali's men or Ali's men?
Islam. Well, first and foremost, me looking at the present state of the Moorish affairs within the Moorish Science Temple of America, I saw this unity. So therefore, you know, due to my consistent observation and research via line, I stumbled upon the Ali's Men Facebook group. And once I was accepted in the Facebook group, I noticed that it was a bunch of brothers from various grand bodies that were basically coinciding in this group and sharing information in a very harmonious way. And it struck me very deeply because I had already seen so much backbiting and hate and, you know, going at each other's necks. So when I saw this, it was just a beautiful statement. And immediately I wanted to be a part of it because I saw the spirit of the prophet involved in Ali's Men. And the academia that I saw was just brilliant. And I'm a person, I'm in the academia and in the research. So everything that I, you know, saw in the movement or what the movement could be, I saw in Ali's Men.
Islam. And I want to say, family, this is Ali's Men. We on Moorish World TV. I say share, press the thumbs up button. Let me give everybody that's watching a heads up that we got a bunch of trolls. Listen, we have a bunch of haters. We have a bunch of those that dislike. I don't know why they dislike. Now it's beyond me. But nevertheless, press the thumbs up button because they're pressing the down button. They're pressing the thumbs down button. I have no reason to press the down button. We're only talking about unity. Why would they press that? Go figure that out. But nevertheless, what's going on here is that we are taking over. And when I say we, I'm talking about Moorish World TV. We are taking over the conscious platform. This is going to be our platform where people want information. If they want Black Power information, they will come to Moorish World TV. If they want Kemetic science, they will come to Moorish World TV. If they want Moorish science, they will come to Moorish World TV. If they want Garveyism, they will come to Moorish World TV. This will be your one-stop shop for information as we build. Again, if you want Black Power, you will come to Moorish World TV. See, we ain't got no problem with teaching the real principle of Black Power. Brother Tunikil, what is the real principle behind Black Power? Can the Ali's Men teach that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. By all means, we can. And I think we broke that down in tracing the origins of that phraseology and that terminology to Lowndes County, Alabama, with that political party that they founded there, where the Black Panther was their logo. And out of the work that Brother Kwame Ture, formerly Stokely Carmichael, was doing, registering our people, he popularized the phrase. So that phrase Black Power came out of political mobilization of our people in forming their own political party and engaging the political process, which ironically, those who claim Black Power nowadays be trying to tell people that they shouldn't be involved in a political process, which underscores their ignorance of the origins of the slogan Black Power. Because even the Black Panthers were involved in political motivation and mobilization of the people around particular issues in the community, etc. So our Operation Proclamation is totally in harmony with that. It's the same principle. We have different nomenclature for it, but it's the mobilization politically and civically of our communities to engage the other citizens in what we want to get done. Islam.
Kerry Allen, are you there, my brother?
Islam.
Islam, my brother. A question for you, my brother. You are in Virginia, and in Virginia, I think what they used to call it, the Commonwealth State or something like that.
Yeah, they still call it the Commonwealth State.
I said they used to, bro. I'm out the loop. I'm just Moorish World TV on time. Y'all got to keep me on point. I'm just Moorish World TV. So, brother, in the Commonwealth State, can we be a viable source for the information and the uplifting of people and of our people in the Commonwealth State with Operation Proclamation as it relates to us mobilizing like Ali's men is supposed to? And the reason why I say that, because we know in the Commonwealth State, we got some things going on.
Oh yeah, you better believe it. Most definitely. You know, out here in Virginia, there's an interesting dynamic. We have brothers and sisters from various different other organizations, to include the new Black Panther Party, which, you know, we're not at odds with each other. You know what I mean? I think it's just a matter of sitting down and you know, speaking intelligently along the lines of how we can use each other's assets. You know, we all have something that we can bring to the table with one another. But what you'll find is a lot of them have nationality, that they know they're Moors. You know, it's just a matter of mobilizing, like you said, coming together as one. You know.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Well, you know that we're about to take this show on the road, brother. We're about to take this show from state to state to state. And when I say take this show from state to state, I'm talking about once we get the venues open, my phone is, I'm on the cell phone saying, straight out of the hell, we need you to come on out here. Flight coming to you. We need you, brother, Moorish Hawk. And with that being said, Moorish Hawk, yo, you there, my brother?
Islam.
Now, brother, you are one of the youngest brothers in Ali's men. I'm a little bit younger than you, but we ain't gonna tell nobody all that. You are one. I said one of the youngest. I ain't say the youngest is me. Anyway, brother, what do you bring to the table as the dynamic so we can get to our youth as being a part of Ali's men? How can we teach the youth about our illustrious prophet, and as well as the program that Ali's men has pulled out or drew out the teachers of the prophet, such as Operation Proclamation? What do you bring to the table?
Right. Well, what I will bring to the youth is the program. So I'll read it. So it says, in connection with our religious aims and beliefs, we must promote economic security. So, you know, that's what I'm about, economic security. The preaching of economic security amongst us is by no means as widespread and intensive as the circumstances demand. So that's what I plan to bring to the table right now with that. And you know, with economic security and business enterprising, we should be able to provide jobs for our people, better jobs for our sisters, better jobs for our men and boys and our girls, and, you know, provide this employment and get this thing going, put us where we need to be.
Islam. My brother, I don't think Cyrus back in there. I'll go to Brother Mati. Brother Mati, I need to know, my brother, what will it take to become what does it take to become a member of Ali's men? Somebody in the chat asked, do I have to be a Moorish American? Do I have to believe that the prophet? I guess the name says no. What does it take to become an Ali? What are the qualifications?
Well, first and foremost, brother, absolutely, you have to be a Moorish American. You know, because again, we're pushing the program of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. So how could you not be a part of the uplifting the fallen humanity, the actual program of Prophet Drew Ali, but yet be a member of Ali's men? That's like a oxymoron. But and that's not to be that's not to say anything in a negative way. We're just saying, listen, it requires membership. See, one of the things that we had to squash out was the fact that Ali's men was not trying to become a new grand body. That is not our goal. That's not our aim. Absolutely, you have to be a member of a temple in order to even be here. You know, that was one of the goals that we set out from the very beginning. So in order to become Ali's men, you know, normally we pick people from our web board because we're scouting out how people think, how they talk, how they act, and how they speak, how they react to controversy, how they, what type of demeanor do they have? Are they a humble person? What type of record do they have? You know, because we investigate our people. We check to see what type of record you have within this movement. Are you a grand body jumper? Are you negative against the temple? Are you partisan, particularly to your grand body only? Are you trying to do a takeover move? You know, what is your aim? What is your goal? What is really going on with you? See, we investigate our people. So, so this is how we know we're getting quality brothers. You know, and so when we find a quality brother, we scout that quality brother. Now, mind you, 1 or 2 brothers have actually raised their hand and said, listen, I want to be a part of all these men. That's not frowned upon, brother. That right there takes some heart, because you have to be vetted at that particular point. But most of the time, we scout the brothers out, and we may scout you out for 7 months to a year before we even say, yo, this brother right here, man, he got something with him, brother. He can bring something to the table. Because we're not just looking for brothers who are just loyal to the movement, but they also need to have something going on in their lives. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you can be a member, but if you ain't bringing nothing to the table, really, again, we're trying to develop something for our people, to develop them as people, to develop them as citizens. We're putting together programs so that we can step out, make the temples better. That's our whole goal. We want to improve the quality of life for the temples. We want to make the temple a one-stop shop. In order to make that temple a one-stop shop, you got to have things in there for the people when they come in there. We can't just sit up in a little storefront and be happy. We can't sit in our living rooms and be happy. No, we need some ground. We need some real estate. We need some programs. In order to get that ground and that real estate, you got to get some programs going. You got to, like the young brother Moorish said, fearless young brother. He said, you got to have finance. It takes finance to uplift the nation. We can't be beggars. We can't walk around asking people to buy us a van. A little shot, but you know what I'm saying, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got to put in work.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we got Brother Cyrus there. Brother Cyrus, I'm going to ask you one of the same questions I asked everybody else, brother. Everybody has been talking about what they bring to the table as it relates to Ali's men. So in that same vein, brother, what do you often bring to the table as it relates to the program of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali when it comes to uplifting fallen humanity?
Praise Allah, praise Allah. First, can you hear me, Brother Tahaka Bey?
I can hear you well, brother. The Moors are looking good. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited, man. Yeah,
we was running the day. Pardon my tardiness. And I wanted to first rise and give praise to Allah, the Father of the universe. I give honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I give honors to the forerunner, Brother Marcus Mosiah Garvey. I give honors to everything that you and the other brothers on the panel gave honors to. So I'm a businessman. I bring business. We were talking a couple of calls ago about the fact that it's important in the Moorish Science Temple of America that we are aware that everybody brings something different to the table. We all don't do the same things. You know what I mean? I think sometimes there's a confusion about all the Moors playing the same position, playing the same roles. A perfect example is this show. And my brothers on the panel, you know what I mean, are beautiful teachers, awesome teachers. I get it in my temple. I love to teach the Moors about the 5 principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice in the lessons that are in the Circle 7 Quran, praise Allah. But, with such a beautiful group, there's no need to be redundant sometimes. So some of us, sometimes we play the backfield, you know what I mean, just to keep everything nice and fluid. But I'm a businessman. I bring business to the table. I'm the Moor that's been in the footwear industry for a very long time, and I had a couple of different run-ins in my approach to bringing finance into the temple. I'm in the industry real hard up in here in New York, and basically in the footwear industry, which is a $46 billion industry. You know what I mean? So I'm working that lane. I'm an artist. I've been an artist for a very long time, so you'll see me involved with different type of projects, like my brother on the panel, Brother Nazir. I'm involved with things like if you look and see the Moorish coloring books popping up, or we got praise Allah, we got a centennial book that we just launched through through the home office I mean, I really like doing layouts. I work with Brother Hopkins Bay, work with Ali's men with a lot of graphics. I'm in the music industry, you know, I'm one of the indie artists as well, you know what I mean? We got a group, you know, we have a little indie label, and I don't know if the Moors are familiar with Moors on the Move, you know what I mean? So we've been making music for a little while. You know, I'm an MC, I rhyme under the name Kinetic. Shout out to my brother Ray Higgins Bay, aka Glorious Quan. Shout out to my brother T Hopkins Bay. Shouts out to my brother D Lewis Bay in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? Brother Lasana Tunica L, Lou T. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the Moors around the country that's doing that. But you know, my main thing, my focus right now, I'm a businessman. I'm in the business lane. I'm trying to bring products to the table. So you know, that in a nutshell. More hopefully, I ain't say too much.
Now you good, my brother. You good, my brother. You came in on the end of me asking these questions. And I'm telling you, you talk about Moors on the Move. I'm telling you, everybody in this chat room and the audience of Moorish World TV, they better know Moors on the Move because I play it almost every other show. And I play.
Shout out to that. Salute you, brother Footer.
Show. So matter of fact, my intro song is a matter of fact. Let me get the people a
shout out to Sister Price Hill too, more, and Brother Purefield Hill with that record. You know what I mean? And the more showing them love. Brother Tahaka, you doing your thing more. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to getting these collaborations together, brother, man. You know what I mean? We gonna do it.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off.
It's love.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. One destiny.
Turn that up, Mo.
What it's about. More than unity. Man, let me stop. One destiny. One destiny. One God. One aim.
One destiny.
Whoa! Man, that's what he was talking about. More on the move.
Good luck, brother. Appreciate you. That's much love. Much love to you, brother Tahaka Bay. You know what I mean? You know,
bro, y'all think I'm just playing. Bro, this is for real. Bro, I'm gassed up for real. I gotta go take a shower because I'm sweating.
It's a new day, brother Tahaka Bay. It's a new day.
But now check this out. We have a brother, Curry Allendale L. Brother, I hope there ain't nobody listening.
Islam, bro.
Bro, why you ain't email me no track so we can put it up on here? Ain't nobody listening right now.
Oh, come on now. Hey, look, I do the spoken word. My brother's the one that do the rapping. You know.
You need to email me something. You ain't.
All right. We get with you.
Hey, listen. Hey, y'all close y'all ear in the chat because we got a whole bunch of talent up in here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's what Ali's man is about, that talent. Hey.
And I know Moorish Hot got some bars somewhere up in there. He from the bar generation. Moorish Hot.
Yeah, indeed. I got some bars. I used to have a studio too down here in Jersey, so I'm with all. I used to make beats too. So I'm with all of that.
You see what I'm saying? And hey, I'm gonna tell you what, brother. We gonna get together and do a real collabo. Once we start to get on this road, let me say something, and then I'm gonna go back to my brother that I said. I'm looking around the country, and I'm noticing that everybody cries about pseudo this, misinformation that. But when I look around the country, the people that maybe or possibly spewing the information that's not consistent with fact and truth, they're on the road. When will Ali's men, at the end of what I'm trying to do, would it be possible? Let me rephrase the question. Would it be possible to get Ali's men all in one area at one time, like at the spot right in Harlem where they be having them debates at? Everybody on the stage, Ali's men, everybody demonstrating and teaching the teachers of the Prophet Muhammad Ali. If y'all in the chat will support that, would y'all come out and see that? Every member in Ali's men, from rhyming, from to spoken word, to teaching, to PowerPoint, press one if y'all will support that. Let me ask my brother Nasir. Nasir, what you think about that?
I'm with it. Just let. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, my brother.
Okay, good deal. I'm with it, man. Just let me know time and place, and I'm there.
See, you can't ask Nasir. And we got all ones in the chat. So you can't ask Nasir nothing like that. Because he's so calm, man. Let me tell you, he vanguard calm, man. He's so busy watching everything that move, man. He ready to make something, man. He ready. He bad God calm. Hey, my brother, Mati, how you doing, my brother? Mati, are you there?
Islam, I'm here.
Islam, my brother. So let me ask you, in particular, what do you bring to the table as in reference to Ali's men? I know you know some military stuff like hand in hand. Y'all do that? Your verse read no karate. Where is Sharice at? Hold up. What's up, brother? What you bring to the table for Ali's men? Hey, to me, you bring some discipline like my big uncle. I already told you that.
Well, yeah, Mo, you know, on top of that, you know, yeah, I am a soldier. That I am, you know, that's part of my occupation. I'm also a brother who understands technology, and you know, I work with, you know, technology on a daily basis. So, you know, not only that, you know, I also bring insight, brother. Now, I've been in this movement since 1996, so you know, I bring some insight to the table. You know, I've dealt with various different brothers. You know, I've been around Elder Moors. You know, I wrought with brother Rael for 7 years. You know, you can stand that test. You can stand any test. So, and I learned a lot, you know, dealing with that brother. You know, I mean, just, you know, gleaning. You know, the brother is a wise brother. You know, character may not be there all the way, but he's a wise brother. So, you know, I learned how to, you know, over my time, you know, I've learned not from anybody else, but I've learned, you know, mastery over, you know, how to deal with people. You know, one of my qualities that I really bring to the table is that I can spot a person that is Ali's men quality. You know, that's one thing that I can do, and I can tell if you're not Ali's men quality. You know, a lot of times, you know, I'm not, you know, the thing about Ali's men, we don't have any leaders, so we all agree, you know, or we disagree on something, or we go by the majority. You know, so it's not a one-man show. It's not a one-man shop. But, you know, I have a lot of influence in Ali's men, being one of the founders. You know, again, you know, I'm a creative brother. You know, I write myself. So being creative and being a writer, you know, my ideal is a lot larger than somebody who might just deal with structure. So, you know, so it's a combination of things that I bring to the table, brother. You know, I'm not, you know, a one-man, you know, a one-man band on any particular thing. But, you know, I bring a whole lot of attributes to the table.
So let me ask you, brother Tunica L, then I'm going to go on down to my brother Seven. Brother, what is the ultimate goal of Ali's men? Is it a goal? What is the mission? What is the goal?
Well, the ultimate vision and goal of Ali's men is the united of the Moorish Science Temple of America. And I think the more of the people have a true measure of what the prophet taught and brought, the more unity of thought will result from that. And once there's unity of thought, then the actual coming together will take place. And as Brother Nazir mentioned, we are a microcosm of said unity. We are a model of it. So it's not a theory anymore. Here it is in the flesh. People can see it. They can smell it. They can behold it. They can touch it. It's real. So having this model, and we already see it, you know. I was able to fellowship with Temple number 13. We don't agree on everything doctrinally speaking. Brother Mark D was at Temple 21. You know, we was at various temples under different bodies celebrating with our brethren and sisters, celebrating the prophet, which the unity that we had, we believe in Allah, and we believe that Noble Drew Ali is his prophet.
Islam.
When we sat down at the table, we acknowledged the brothers like, we don't agree on everything. That's cool. Then the brother hit me back this morning, Brother Tunica, and demonstrate for my temple on some subject of your choice. So we wanted to demonstrate what we call, first of all, functional unity of the Moorish American diaspora, where we can visit each other's temples. We can support each other's endeavor when somebody producing a Moorish product or a Moorish service that's of quality. because we have standards, the prophet standards. And we can visit each other's temple and support each other's endeavors without having to, quote unquote, come together in that way. And through that fellowship of commerce and mutual fellowship, then the possibilities of unity become that more real. So, you know, it's a step, it's a successive step type of process. And we're well on our way, you know, because I think Moors are able to do that now. Where you in a town and it may not be a temple of your particular grand body in that city, but there's a Moorish science temple there of another body. I think Moors now are getting more comfortable where they'll visit that temple out there in town, and that's what we envision as part of this uniting of the Moorish science temple. You know, because the prophet never intended us to be monolithic. He allowed in his laws for temples to make their own customs. So it's big enough to hold everyone, you know what I'm saying? But we just have to have the lofty vision for that. And our focus was to empower the members by sharing with them information that supports the prophet. Again, because, you know, this is the age of information and people are studying all type of things. So we wanted to provide academic research that supports the prophet teaching. And we've amassed what we call the Mexim Armory, which is a vast archives that we've been compiling over the last 4 to 5 years in support of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali's teachings. And, you know, we're synthesizing that knowledge and soon full curriculums, and we'll come out of our efforts as far as that's concerned. So we want, you know, we promote, you'll hear the brothers in the arts, that's our forefathers. The Moors brought the arts, you know, but we also want to foster this learning. And the more we foster this learning, the more unity of thought will come out of said learning. Because, you know, anything that you attribute to the prophet, you should be able to support it by his literature and the public record of the Moorish God, and to a measured extent, the recollections of our elders as it relates to Prophet Noble Drew Ali.
I'm listening to you, brother. I'm trying to get the brother Sharif on in a second. Let me just type this real quick. We are looking good. I want everybody to share this because a lot of people have these ideas about Ali's men. That it's 2 or 3 people, that it's a gang. Some people have been perpetuating the lie, and that's what it is, a lie, that we look like a gang, you know. Sheik 7, how you doing, my brother? Brother, what are you doing out there in North Carolina, my good brother? What's going on out there?
Are you referring to me, brother?
Yes, sir, brother. Last time I seen you out on the walk, I see you all the time online. I said last time I seen you, if I'm not mistaken, brother, when they was going turning the city inside out, my brother. What's been going on in North Carolina, brother?
Brother, man, just, you know, keeping the boots on the ground, you know, keeping the boots laced up, keeping them on the ground, you know, and basically, you know, extending the truth and the learning of the great prophet of Ali out here as much as I can in the city of Charlotte, North Carolina, you know, and keeping the Moors together, the Moors that are here, that are in line with the prophet's teaching, keeping us together and keeping us on one accord with one aim, one destiny, you know, and basically just doing the work needed, you know, and teaching the things necessary to make our members better citizens.
Islam, my brother, Islam. I'm gonna try to send this link and see if we can get a few more brothers trying to get in. Hold on 1 second. Let me send this link. Anybody can chime in real quick while I send this link.
Brother Tahaka Bay, I hate to do it, brother, man. I wanted to basically, you know, extend gratitude to you for having me on the show. I wanted to make sure to be here tonight for, you know, to have my presence on this, especially on this particular call. As I said, there's a coinciding meeting tonight at 9 o'clock about the Moorish God. So I'm gonna actually spin off for at least for a few minutes and toggle back in, so I don't end up on the bad side of my Grand Sheik. But I'll be able to get back in if I jump off, right?
Listen, brother. I appreciate you. I love you. And I want you to know that we Moors, we understand. We not passive. We are active. And we are always doing something. So if you come on for 2 minutes and got to go, we understand because we are not passive. We are active. Brother, do your thing, my brother.
Thank you for understanding, brother, man.
I'm not
Cyrus Hill, I don't know. Brother Cyrus Hill, I don't know if you heard us more, but, you know, we extend our congratulations.
Thank you.
To the temple for the launch, the relaunch of the Moorish Guide. That's very significant. And yes, sir.
Honest to you, brother Tunica L. That, you know, that's, yeah, like I was telling Brother Hawkins Bay earlier, it's an honor to be, you know, to be close to something like that. And that's a win for all of us because we have to have a paper on the ground. You know what I mean? That's what the prophet said. That's what he called for. He said if we don't have a newspaper, then we wasn't really, you know, we're not doing much. So thank you for that. That means a whole lot to me, brother, man, especially coming from you. And again, honest to the brothers.
Right.
Yes, sir. And you know, brother, I appreciate you, brother, handling your business because I'm not paying you standing around on your temple. You're standing around on the first case, 50 cents. I don't have 50 cents for you. I'm telling you now.
Islam. Keep doing your thing, brother. Tahaka Bay, this platform is beautiful. I'm looking forward to coming on the call again in a couple of weeks. I want to go into some of this business. I want to unpack a lot of that. It's so much going on. I don't even know where to start. I want to extend all the Moors happy holidays as well. You know what I mean? Salutes to all of the to the sheiks, to all of the best title in the Moorish Science Temple of America is what, Moors? Member, faithful member, all the faithful members. Islam.
Islam. Peace and love, man.
Islam, brother, man.
It's not. With that being said, but I get excited about Moorish Science. I'm trying to say, I lost my stuff. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Who out there? Put the mic on. I think everybody. I got you. But I get lost sometimes when I get excited. But let me say, half the time people don't know what grand body I'm a part of because you might see me anywhere. Shout out to the brother Pray for Ill. Shout out to the Moorish National Republic. Shout out to Temple 19 and the ATL. I'm on my way there to see my big spiritual brother, Heru. You best believe it. That is my big spiritual brother. I'm going to tell you again. When I have a problem, there's 3 people I call. No shots at nobody else because I love everybody. Azim, Heru, and Tunica L, or 4, and Brother Sharif. And I'm going to tell you why. Brother, I've been through some things. We hear people crying about going through some things in Moorish Science. I've been through some things. Brother Tunica L told a story one time that he got them bracelets put on his hands dealing with this information or misinformation. So I talk to people who've been through some things, man, and everybody on this panel have been through some things. You're not going to put no fear in anybody's heart when it comes to teaching this Moorish Science because we've been through some things. And man, I give honor to all the brothers. And I'm gonna tell you this, man, when I call, pick up the phone, because I might be going through some things. With that, brother, let me tell the brothers that they can come in. We got an open spot. Brother Nasir, share something with the people while I send this link one more time.
Islam. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I hear you very well.
Indeed. You know, I want to say, you know, gratitude for, you know, to yourself, you know, for speaking highly of the grand governor. It does mean a lot. You know, I know that there's been, you know, a little bit of energy going around recently.
Bro, you just so calm. Brother, I find that calm because I'm so hyper, brother. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, I was saying, you know, that, you know, it does mean a lot, you know, especially with, you know, certain energy that's been going around. I definitely look forward to our time, you know, on the show when we get our chance to speak, you know, and present ourselves and let the people know and see who Temple 19 is. It's about that time, you know. So we gonna make it do what it do.
Well, brother, you know, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on Heru. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna get there. You know, the thing is you know, for what we bring, you know, in my opinion, you know, is valuable to, you know, to an extent, just like everyone else. And it's about time that we share that. It's been a lot of times where we've kind of held ourselves back from being seen. You know, it's better to be in the shadows a lot of times.
Right.
But, you know, it's definitely time when your name is mentioned, time to come. You know, definitely let the people know exactly who you are and exactly why we are an asset to all these men and trust. That's important. You know, so in that, you know, like I said, when those times come, we'll make it happen.
And I say this, one of the reasons, brother, and I got a camelback off what you just said. One of the reasons that a lot of people step to the forefront and try to assume a leadership role is because the true leaders are in the temple teaching the people. But now it's come a time that now we got to bring the true leaders, not only the ones that's in the temple, not the ones that's in the temple, we have to bring them out the temple, and now they got to play double duty because the imitation leaders, they are coming to assume leadership because the true leaders are in the temple where they're teaching the people, as Jesus was doing. He is in the temple disputing with the doctors of the law. But our true leaders are in the temple teaching the people. But now it's come a time where we have to play double duty, because if we don't play double duty and make ourselves visible in the public, we see these imitation leaders rising up or trying to rise up in vain. And it's in vain because they're not making no leadway, they're not making no progress, they're not building nothing, but they're trying to assume their leadership because they assume that there is none. But the true leaders are working on in the hinges, you know what I mean, or in the mud. And that's what the true leaders are.
What it really comes down to is people honor pixels more than they do people. You dig what I'm saying? So as long as they feel like they're winning online, that they're winning in the real world. You know, for us, you know, online has a specific place and time and setting for that. But in real life, you have to affect people's lives. We're taking people from the worst condition and the worst state and lifting them up. That's that in essence is what this Moorish science thing is, to take someone from a four-legged state and make him back into a man because he was made that way by somebody else. You know, and in this, that's what we do every day, every week, all the time, which is why we're so busy, which is why we're running around doing what we have to do. You know, so in that, those who do nothing can sit there and type all day. And as long as they can type, people would think that that is quote unquote real or doing the work. And what we do is, like I said, what we do is real life, you know, at any point in time. So, but I do understand the importance, you know, being a graphic artist as well, understand the importance of what this medium does. And what it does is, it makes the world smaller. So people, like you say, they push themselves into those positions, but, you know, we'll see what it is, and it is what it is. So, you know, well, I'll leave it at that.
I'm definitely looking forward to it, my brother. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just waiting on the call when somebody said, look, I'm ready, let's roll. Period, point blank. That's all I'm waiting on. With that, my brother, let me see, brother Sharif trying to get in. I'm trying to send him an invite. Family, brother Sharif is trying to get in. I'm trying to send him an invite. Brother Mati, take over for me, brother. Talk to the people. Let me see if I can send him an invite.
Islam, yeah, him and brother Snow Bay and brother T. Hopkins Bay all are trying to get in right now.
I'm about to try my best to send him an invite to the people. Talk about your history of Moorish science.
Islam, well, my history of Moorish science is not really a complicated history. It's just, you know, extended over a period of time and dealing with different organizations as well. You know, for example, I started off this journey, you know, as a processing member of the Nation of Islam. You know, I heard the voice of Minister Farrakhan. You know, I liked it. And of course, I loved hearing the voice of Dr. Khalid, and that awoke the fire in me. So I was going to the temple, mosque number 36 out there in Charlotte, North Carolina, you know, where I used to live. Shout out to brother Heath here. Yeah, I used to be out there in Charlotte too, brother. But I was going to mosque number 36, and one day, you know, before the actually this is in '95, before the Million Man March, a couple months before, we had a Let Us Make Man meeting. We invited a host of brothers out from different varieties of the community. We had Hebrew Israelites, we had Orthodox Muslims, we had revolutionary preachers, we had Shango priests, we had Yoruba priests, we had 5%ers, you name it, we had it there. And we had a Moor there. Now, me being young, 22, 23 years old, I didn't realize he was a Moor. So, of course, I assumed he was a Mason, just like anybody else would who doesn't know anything about a Moor, because, you know, at the time, the Moors was pretty much in the shadows. You know, so during the Q&A, you know, I decided to press him a little bit, you know. So, you know, my father being a Mason, my great-grandfather being the founder of a lodge, and all my uncles being Masons, I decided, you know, I'm going to go at the Masons a little bit. You know, so I started throwing a little shade at the Masons, talking about how they keep secrets, they ain't doing nothing in the community. Not understanding who the Masons were at the time, you know, because that's a different degree right there. But, you know, and going at them, you know, I'm going at him thinking I'm going at them. So, you know, everybody's, you know, yeah, you know, the crowd's all with it and everything. The Moor didn't say anything, brother. You know, he was sitting in the audience at the time. He used to be on the panel the next event. So when the next event came, after the break, I came back, he was sitting on the panel. And he particularly pointed me out. He said, my young brother, before I begin, he said, let me tell you, I'm not a Mason. He said, those are my children. He said, I'm a Moor. He said, I am the Grand Chief, and he said, he told me that he was teaching the teachings of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And I had heard that name, Noble Drew Ali, through the Nation of Islam, because Nation of Islam was the only people I knew that had ever mentioned the Prophet's name. So, and hearing that name, you know, it sparked something in me to want to know more. So immediately when the break came, I went straight for that brother. So I went straight to him, and, you know, and I monopolized it. I kidnapped the brother. You know, I started monopolizing this time. I'm telling me more about this Prophet, brother. You know, I've heard this name, and he started breaking down the Prophet to me, and, you know, it was just a natural affinity for me. You know, once I heard the name of the Prophet, once I heard his mission, I knew that was where I needed to be. So the next Friday, I proclaimed my nationality with the brother, right there in Charlotte, North Carolina, brother B-Lock Bay. So at that point, you know, I had already resigned to moving back to Atlanta in 1996. So when I came back to Atlanta, you know, I didn't know any Moors down here. You know, I didn't even, you know, I was with the Jones Bay body at that time. They didn't have no temples down here. So them not having no temples here, you know, I went back to what I knew. I went back to the Nation of Islam. Then, you know, as I was processing through that, you know, I couldn't bring myself to try to imitate writing a letter in the handwriting of another man. So I was like, nah, that's not me. You know, so I refused that, and I started rolling with the 5%ers. You know, I became a 5%er. You know, I started learning 120 lessons. You know, I started putting all that on my dial plate. You know, and I was out here, you know, repping the gods. And, you know, my enlightenment at the time was my own cousin, my own physical, who goes by the name Nat Turner, who's a Moorish American, as y'all know, as well. And he put me on to this brother. He said, he's like, listen, brother, it's his brother Hanif Bey here in New York City, man. He teaches, you know, Moorish science, but it ain't that watered down stuff, you know. Of course, like I said, we were some young brothers, man, you know. We thought we was, you know, we was gods, man. So, you know, we looking for something with some grit to it. So once I found out about Hanif, I flew to New York, you know, and proclaimed again in that particular body under Braswell Bay. Well, Hanif was the one who put me on the Temple 21 down here in Atlanta, Georgia. He said, listen, you going back to Atlanta, we got a temple there, you know, and some brothers. And he showed me where the temple was. I was there on Friday, you know, and from that Friday to I left that particular group, I rose up to become the chairman over there. And as I became the chairman, you know, I realized, you know, and it's not to throw no shade or anything, but I was learning what I was looking to learn. I was learning about the history of the Prophet, the history of the movement. You know, I was more so learning about, you know, the bickering and stuff that was going on. So, and, you know, this is also where I met Brother Tunica Hill. Brother Tunica Hill had a little group called the Maroon Society that he sought to pull me into. And I was a little hesitant because, you know, I wanted to stay in the Moorish Science Temple of America. You know, he was like, you know, we teach classes on like Thursdays and Sundays, I believe it was. So, you know, I had said I was going to go over there, but I never did go. Anyway, at that time, you know, I ran into my then Grand Governor, who would end up becoming my Grand Sheikh, Brother Sheikh Walid Abdul Naim Bey. I was put on to him after doing battle with Ras Adil. You know, I mean, anybody who meet Ras Adil, you're going to meet him in controversy most of the time. So I met that more in controversy, you know, and, you know, I had already heard of Sharif, you know, Brother Sharif Bey, And then I saw Sharif joined up with him. I was like, hold up. I said, Sharif joined up with this brother. I said, maybe I can join up with this brother too and see what this is all about. So I decided I was going to humble myself and become a student. So I became a student at Ross out of here. I founded Temple No. 5 in Atlanta, Georgia. Rose up to become the grand governor of the state, you know, through controversy and too much infighting. And you know, I saw that the movement, you know, or what I saw as perceived as the movement wasn't growing. It was stagnant. You know, brothers was just fighting each other. You know, there was no love. You know, this wasn't what I saw, what I was seeking. This wasn't my heart's desire. So in 2007, I walked away from that demonstration, you know, and, you know, the brother Sharif kept me in tune, you know, and always was on me. And then in about around 2010, the brother said, listen, man, you know, we need to put together an organization. You know, we need to put together a group of brothers, you know, because we was always talking about the disunity with the leaders. We just decided, man, you know, let's stop worrying about the leaders, man. Let's get the members together. Let's see if we can get brothers to talk to each other. So we came together and we formed what's known today as Ali's Men. You know, the third head of that trifecta was Brother A. Hopkins Bey, Brother Azim Hopkins Bey, the Grand Chief of Temple No. 11. You know, and shortly after that, we went to the brainchild, Brother Tunica Ill, you know, because I knew the brother, you know, I knew the brother from Atlanta. You know, I know how sharp he was, you know, and I said, hey, let's get that brother on board. So once we put Tunica Ill in, then just everything just started falling into place. You know, we had that 4 horsemen that we needed to make this thing run. So from there, we started spotting out different brothers, and you know, the rest is history. The rest is history.
And then your mic, that was a beautiful story. I seen yesterday on your video, and that gives clarification to people, because I seen on your live stream yesterday that you said you walked in and the brother said, I know you out of some other name like Shabazz, something like that. He said, yeah. So that was good clarification. Y'all got to go to Mathiel page if y'all want to see what I'm talking about. But it was a beautiful demonstration when he came in, and you can see that he was coming in from love, but it was drawn from love, because it was just like embracing his brothers that didn't know him or haven't seen him in a while or wasn't even sure, but then it came right together. It was just a beautiful thing on the Prophet's birthday celebration to see something like that. So with that, hey, Snow Bay, see if you can send Brother Sharif the link. Brother Sharif, I don't know if those people over there on that other channel did something to Brother Sharif link. I don't know how they do it, but these people know people in low places. You know that old golf book song, I got friends in low places. Remember that song? See, I don't know about that. Moorish American can't sing a golf book song. I used to know that back in the day, way back. But with that, who is that over there with 5 stars? Somebody 5-star entertainment. Who is that over there on the end?
Islam Moorish.
Big T Hopkins May, how you doing, my brother?
Islam Moorish, I'm doing well.
I said 5-star. I'm sorry, I didn't just slaughter. I didn't just put the scimitar on your demonstration.
All is well, all is well. First, I give praises to Allah and honor to His holy and divine Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Honor to each and every one of you. Honor to where honor is due. Special honor to Moorish World TV, as well as the viewers and listeners.
Islam, brother. So, brother, we've been talking and we've been going in, and we just been really just chopping it up and talking about what was the purpose of Ali's Men. What do you offer? What do you bring to the table? Was there a need for Ali's Men? So now check this out. What do you do that can enhance not only Ali's Men, but the community at large? What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show, paint a picture rather, that these brothers that have come together is not some ragtag. And yes, I'm trying to paint the picture, which is easy to paint, because everybody has some qualification that is necessary for the uplifting of all humanity. And I'm asking, what is your qualification? What do you do? How do you benefit the Moorish Science Temple of America as well as Ali's men?
Well, praise Allah. It definitely is a need for Ali's men, because the motto of Ali's men in itself is unity at all costs. We know that there are certain things that have occurred throughout our Moorish American history that is basically the dark side of what's going on today. So we see a lot of division, and we're showing that you can have functional unity through the brotherhood, focusing on the spiritual connection, looking into the face of man and seeing the image of Allah who speaks within. So that's first and foremost. I have to acknowledge the Allah that's within you. I have to acknowledge the bloodline. I have to acknowledge that we all trace ourselves back to Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the last prophet in these days, the savior of humanity. So as far as Ali's men is concerned, you have a group of brothers with various skills and skill sets that are coming together, crossing so-called lines of division within the Moorish Science Temple of America, who are actually promoting the same platform that Prophet Noble Drew Ali promoted. Ali's men is not a substitute for the Moorish Science Temple of America. Ali's men is not trying to take over the Moorish Science Temple of America. Ali's men is functioning as which you can call it an auxiliary, if you will, something that's assisting the Moorish Science Temple of America and showing the members of the Moorish Science Temple of America exactly how you can have different views on various topics, but you can still respect the spiritual bond that we all have. So as far as me personally, first I'm the chairman of Temple number 11 here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, under the Grand Sheikh Brother A. Hopkins Bey. In regards to spiritual development and spiritual unfoldment, that's something that we all focusing on. So striving for purity is the first degree that we have to have in order to be a part of Ali's men. You have to be striving for purity in life. As far as skills, I'm a Moorish MC, as you an artist, as you heard earlier from many of our dear brothers. I specialize in video production. So as you can see, Five Principal Productions is the production company which I'm building currently, and I plan to specialize in documentary. We have to have somebody to take all of the knowledge and everything that these brothers are bringing to this platform, and we eventually have to go the same route as a Hidden Colors or another respected documentary dealing with the history of the Asiatics of North America who are of Moorish descent. So when I'm thinking of Hidden Colors, I'm thinking of Eyes on the Prize. I'm thinking of, look, we have to take it and show you exactly how the Moors are going to do it, to tell the right and exact story, to bring the truth to this platform as well as to the world, Moors. So we have Five Principal Productions. Hopefully you're able to subscribe to the YouTube page. You can see a lot of the different events that we have at Temple number 11, as well as the Ali's Men Brotherhood Summits and a number of other inspirational videos that I hope you enjoy. Islam?
Islam. Brother, you said that so beautifully well. See, that's that Hopkins Bey energy. It just hugs you. That Hopkins Bey energy just hugs you. It just calms you down. Like, you're like, man, I want to get hyper. And then you just be like, show them. Praise the Lord, brother. Praise the Lord. Brother Snowbay, are you there? Snowbay, where you at? What you doing? You got symbols all up there, and where you go? What's going on? I see your mic came down, but you ain't coming up. There you go. Where you come from, Snowbay? Where you from? What you do? Tell me what you do for the Moorish Science Temple of America, as well as Ali's Men, by the way, let's say, by the way of Ali's Men for the Moorish Science Temple of America. Brother, tell me what's up with you. Where you from? Yeah, I used to read sign language. I'm telling you, no, don't hurt, don't shoot. But they wouldn't talk. Don't shoot. That was back in the day, Snow. I can't read sign language no more. What's wrong with your mic? Yeah. Feel like that old commercial. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? What's going on? said, sure. And he just shushed me. He just shushed me. We can't hear you, brother. But talk to us in sign language. And we got Moors are intelligent people. From a break down your degree in sign language, I bet they know what you're talking about. They're going to be yesing and all that in the chat and everything.
Can you hear me?
Oh, that's all right, boys. Y'all ain't got to watch the screen too tight. Y'all can hear them now. It's on, brother. Come on in and talk to the people. Let them know who you are.
It's on. There we go.
I can't over my fans. You got a mic to go around. Man, go ahead, brother. Talk to the people.
Islam. First, I rise giving all praise to Allah, high honors to His Prophet, Noble Ali. Give honors to Ali's men, give honors to all of you. I give honors to man, so man honors man, he honors his Father, God Allah. You ask who I am? I ain't nobody, man. I'm just no baby.
But let me ask you this. What is the component that you bring to Ali's men? And brother, I'm gonna guide you into it. If they want to get books from Hopkins Bay, if they want to get the CDs from Tunagale, brother, what do you bring to the table? That's all I got to say.
I don't know. I bring, that's a lot, man. I brought the Moorish, the blog talk. I mean, I did it all. But, like you said, I do the websites. I'm the media director, if you will, over here at Ali's Men. I shoot the Unity bullets, and I don't miss my mark neither. And, I'm just me, that's all. I do media, books, CDs, DVDs. You want it printed, I got you covered.
Well, bro, what we need to know is, where can the people go and get some of this material? What is your show? Where the people, where you working?
AlisMen.com, MoorishAmericanNews.com.
Look, this
24/7, 365. We ain't going nowhere.
Let me tell y'all something, man. This right here is the warrior Moor. This is the Moor that would have been on them elephants, me and him, cold as ever, going over the Alps, acting like we gonna take over something. He ain't got a whole bunch of rap for you.
Nah.
But I'm gonna tell you what, he one of them ones that be right with me on them old elephants, talking about, I'm about to hop them. Make sure we got some hay on that elephant back there, because we going over here and get this thing done. You know what I mean? Right. So that's my brother right there. Brother Sheik 7. How you doing, fam?
All is well, Moor. It's on.
Boom. Look, we got a little bit of time. Unfortunately, my brother Sharif can't get in because he keeps getting an error message. But guess what? I'm going to give my brother Sharif, if y'all don't get mad, I hope Sharif's men don't get mad. I just hope not. Because I'm going to give him a show. I'm going to give him his own show because I need him. I'm just playing, brother Sharif. I do that. I need the bomb thing. That's my brother. That's one thing about boys, man. Once you have studied yourself, we don't let little things affect us in such a way that we get all bent out of shape. Most, but I ain't gonna say most, everybody on this panel are professionals in their own right. We do more than YouTube. We do more than Facebook. We have families. We have businesses. We have thriving temples. We have thriving endeavors. We don't get caught up and stuck on Facebook. Uh-oh.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. Hey, bro, I cut you off though, man. Because let me act a fool real quick. Let me tell y'all, Moors don't really act like that. This is Snowman. When I said Sharif's men, brother, he came in on me. Hey, brother Sharif, I apologize.
He was right on time. Right on time.
Brother Sharif, I just said that. I said, I hope they don't get mad with me, because I'm going to give Brother Sharif his own show. So I hope Sharif's men don't get mad at me. And then you come at brother, if you spin kick me, I'm gonna tell you what, I ain't taking a spin kick from you. I love you, brother, but you ain't spin kicking me. Brother, come on in, brother. Rise your thoughts. How you doing, fam?
Islam, everybody, Islam. I wanna rise and give praise to Allah, honest His prophet.
One moment. Brother Stover, I'll be right back with you in a minute. And now we're gonna carry this rocket on out the door. Come on, my brother.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to give honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali, honors to the forerunner Marcus Mosiah Garvey. I want to give honors to, speaking of that, you know, I'm a firm advocate of that whole idea to get President Obama as the last act and our forerunner, the harbinger, the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey. I want to give honors to the Moorish Science Civil America, past and present leadership, past and present membership. Honors to Ali's men and all my comrades and Ali's men on this call and off this call. I want to give honors to Moorish World TV and to my brother Takin Bay. Islam, everybody.
Islam. Family, that was funny, bro. Because I threw that shot, and then you just pop up. I say, can't get in. So, brother,
shout out to brother Snow Bay. That's our media expert, you know, aka, you know, computer tutorial dude for dummies. That's me.
Hey, brother. Now, what I need from you, my brother, is last year this time.
Yes, sir.
They was gearing up and hyping everything up for the debate with you and brother Reggie.
Yes, sir.
And it was a time that the Moors had taken some licks.
Yes, sir.
That the Moors had taken some hits.
Yes.
And what I mean by taking some hits, we seen on 125th, whereas though every time a Moor was addressed, there was always a hint of disrespect. There was always a hint of playing as if the Moorish information was insignificant.
Right.
And that the Moors represented things like license tags and selling packages,
right,
birth certificates and all this.
Yeah.
Then what happened was the around this time last year, the momentum had picked up for the debate.
Yes, sir.
With you and brother Reggie, and I think it had started in the fall into the winter and was agreed upon maybe in the winter. Whatever the case may be, it picked up and things got to rolling.
Yes, sir.
And I say it all the time. You don't know a Moor enough to really debate him. And you made the statement during the debate that you don't know enough about the topic to debate it.
That's right.
And a lot what people thought was Moor or Moorish science wasn't Moorish science.
Right.
But that day, April the 10th, they found out in real time what was Moorish science.
Yes, sir.
Ali's men, and you were the face on the stage that day,
yes, sir,
changed the whole dynamic,
yes, sir,
of what Moorish science stands for to the public.
Yes, sir.
I don't think anybody can deny that.
Right.
Now, this time, now we a year later, but let's rewind back for a second.
Hold on a second, brother man. I just got to say this really quick. Brother Monty, don't judge me. Don't talk crazy about me. You see what I'm doing, right?
You always eating on camera. So my brother, I need to know, what do you think the April 10th debate truly did beyond what perceived that day?
Yes, sir.
For the Moorish Science Temple of America? Was it a benefit? And is it today still a benefit?
Well, I have to say it's been, what, since April until now, And I can honestly say, and I think my brothers and comrades here will agree, that we still haven't seen the full extent of the impact. And before I go any further, I just want to say that the biggest significance for me regarding the whole April 10th situation wasn't me. You know, like as you said it before correctly, the event was an Ali's Men event. I just happened to be the face. You see, I happen to be the one presenting. And so, you know, that's that. The other part of it is this. Without the support that we got, we had over 100 Moorish Americans in the room. That was amazing. See, one of the things that people, you know, the community was not used to seeing is that type of unity, even with themselves, much less with a group like Moorish Americans. So to see that, that's the most Moorish Americans many of them had ever seen before at one time in their life.
Facts.
You know, if they keep it a buck with you, that was the most Moorish Americans, some Moorish Americans that present that day had ever been around in their life. You know what I mean? So that was big. That was big. So that being said, let me answer this question for you, brother man, and for the listeners. But let me set this too. See, the actual talks about making this thing happen with myself and you know, in the House of Consciousness started 7 months before the event. It started October. You know, or no, even before then. It was like September. It started early September. You know, prior to April, to the April 10th date. So, and then you had 7 months of campaigning. That was crazy. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's unprecedented with any debate that went on, you know, on that platform. Now, to take it back even further, this was the culmination of an 8-year cycle. 8 years before April 10th of this past year was the infamous debate between Seti and Alim Bey. That, and then the prior interview with Seti and Brother Sabir Bey, right, set the tone for that audience of how to see and view, or how they viewed Moorish science and how they viewed Moorish Americans. And it was literally like we became the whipping post of the conscious community for 8 whole years, where if you want a quick come up, yo, just pick at the Moors. They're an easy win. You know what I'm saying? And that was the sentiment for 8 whole years. And as you said it before, brother Takin Bey, we did 8 years of intellectualizing disrespect. 8 years of turn the cheek. That's what we did, you know? And that in and of itself, 8 years of people being used to that. People being used to it. People expecting it. So April 10th was a huge, you know, switch, so to speak. So much so of a paradigm shift that here it is, 2017, and many of those people still can't believe their own eyes or what they saw that day. They're still having a problem wrapping their head around what they saw and heard that day. You know, they still don't want to believe what they heard and saw that day. But as you said, bro, that was just the start. That was the first step in a long journey upwards. And so, you know, they can expect to see a whole lot more. Peace.
Islam. So I asked, brother, where did the debate take place? I can't remember.
Debate took place at the National Black Theater, Harlem, New York, uptown, brother man.
More. I asked the brothers and I asked everybody in the chat. I said we go on this spring, we hitting the road. And I'm calling on you, all the brothers throughout, and we got a big guest that hopefully at the end of the fall, you know who I'm talking about, and a few stops with us. We're gonna shake it up. We're gonna shake it up,
brother man. I see my comrade on here, brother Heath Thiel.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I want to see that brother in the lecture circuit too, brother man. He got a few things to say too.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm going to touch on that before we get out the door. I want everybody to give up some wise wisdom, whether it be historical, practical, from the Holy Quran and the Moorish Science Temple or whatever. But brother, wouldn't it be great that all of Ali's men take over Harlem at the National Black Theater after we hit this room.
Let me put it like this, Mo. A strong presence. Shout out to Brother Red Pill and Blue Pill, the Pillars, because they've been yelling this for years. They've been yelling about this for years. Harlem needs a strong Moorish presence. It needs that. And what I mean by strong Moorish presence, I don't mean just people disseminating information. That's one of the problems with the so-called conscious community. I'm talking about many of us as Moorish Americans too, is that people just think that this is an information buffet where you just grab some information and a pat on the backside. That's not what it is. There's no such thing as unity without organization. Let me say that again. There ain't no such thing as unity without organization. So when we say a strong presence in Harlem, we're talking about a strong organizing presence where you see fezzes and turbans on 125. You see a Moorish American vendor on 125 like the other vendors on 125.
That's right. That's right. And I want mine right across from the Apollo.
Yeah,
I want it right across from the Apollo.
Sure. You see regular events at the Alhambra, even down in Brooklyn, shout out to the bookstore down there, even in Brooklyn, all 5 boroughs, but definitely Harlem. We definitely need a presence of uptown. So definitely look forward to that, people. You'll be seeing us, and I say us, Ali's men. We already got brothers, we already got boots on the ground in uptown already. My brother Tunica Ill there, my brother Ali Bey. So you'll be seeing us.
It's strong. And shout out to the brother. Y'all, some brothers may don't like him. I don't have no problem with him. Brother Joe Benjamin. Me and him been talking and negotiating some terms. Shout out to Joe Benjamin at the Brooklyn bookstore. He know ain't nothing about one love. Your opinion is your opinion, mine is mine, my fact is mine, yours is yours. But we're going to get together and make some things happen as it relates to getting this information to the people. But now,
real quick, that's another thing. That's a beautiful thing you just said. Our people, we have to really demonstrate the level of intelligence that we actually possess and learn that we can work with people without agreeing with them. You know what I'm saying? If the objective is to better ourselves and to receive, mutual benefits from our interaction, it's not necessary that we agree on anything other than we want to have mutual benefit from our interaction. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. And to not take disagreement personally. No team does that. No team does that. So.
Facts. I see I got my brother Webb Bay in the building. And let my brother Webb Bay take us home. And then we just go drop some jewels real quick before we get out of here. Because we could go off forever. Brother Webb Bay, are you there, my brother?
Islam.
Hey, brother. You know I love you, right? I ain't no sissy. Brother, I love you, brother.
Love you too, Mo.
How the sister woman doing?
She good, brother. She sleep right now, so you can't be doing all that hollering, Mo.
How the baby doing?
Look, he sleep too. That's why I'm trying to talk like this. Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
That's right, Mo.
Boy, I don't know why. You and your wife just keep me laughing, man. Anyway, brother, I'm gonna try to keep it down. Brother, how you doing, though, brother? What's going down there in Tennessee, my brother?
Brother, right now, only thing going down is me and my wife just had a child. That's the only thing going down right now. But I mean, in terms of the Moorish Science Temple, we got a study group going here. We're trying to grow our study group and do the work of the prophet here. I have a work for a school here as well. So I've been doing work with children for quite some time now. Working with kids now from pre-K to 12, trying to make sure that our kids can become who it is that they want to be, like practically, not just philosophically, but practically. And so a lot of work is going on there, as well as just the work of trying to build a space where people can come and learn about their highest self.
It's long, my brother. And brother, how you gonna invite me down there and y'all just brought a new addition to the family? This is not to make no noise, bro.
Come on, brother. Come on now. You can come on and make some noise more. He make more noise than you do. You can go ahead and come on down here.
It's wrong, my brother. So I was about to ask you the same question that I asked everybody else. Like, what do you bring to the table as it relates to Ali's Men in the Moorish Science Temple of America? But you pretty much answered it right there. See, that's how smooth you are. You must be the smooth. He gonna say praise the Lord.
That's right.
Smooth one of the bunch.
Look, ain't nobody ever called you a liar, Moore. Ain't nobody ever called you a liar. You telling the truth.
It's normal. You know, hey, let me say this. This is a beautiful thing because the people get the chance to see that Ali's Men is a group of brothers from all walks of life.
That's right.
You know, in all corners of the United States, rather, and whether corners, pockets, whatever the case may be. But you get my point. But and we function. Man, I have never seen a group of brothers, especially Moors, this many. Some came in, some is out of the chat. You know, have seen this group of brothers. Look, now soon Sharif come in, the thumbs down come. You see how them trolls do? Don't worry about it. But this group of brothers that can function at this level and be productive. So brother, what I want to do here is I want to run down the line because it's 10 o'clock, and I know. See, I got to get my sleep, you know, because I'm gonna find me. I ain't have no more babies. Do that. But, you know, I gotta get my beauty sleep. You know what I'm saying? My handsome sleep.
All right.
I say beautiful. I don't know.
Yes, sir. You can. You all right, Moore.
But anyway, my brother, could you please give us some words of wisdom going into 2017 that's practical, that we can use in real time, brother, that may help us and those who don't specifically subscribe to the Moorish Science Temple of America, something universal, and we're going to pass it down and we're going to walk on up out here. I'm
gonna say this as quickly and succinctly as I possibly can. This prescribes to everyone, but it's also a lesson for us. When Jesus is speaking with Barata Rabo, he says something very, very, very keen to him. Barata Rabo is speaking philosophically about what he thinks the origin of man is. He tells him that in order for you to know, you have to be what it is that you know. So in 2017, for Web Bay, it's time for me to stop talking about what it is I think I know and being it. Right. So the time to demonstrate philosophically everything and all that I know, that's nice. Now it's time to show it. It's time to actually show it. And when you show something, you ain't got to run your mouth about what it is that you're doing. So I'm working on trying to show and prove who I am and to actually be a true Muslim and a true Moorish American. So that's what I'm working on in 2017. Despite the climate that's outside, I'm trying to be the best person that I can actually be, practically. Peace.
Islam, brother, and that was a mouthful. Brother Sharif, we might have to shut this down. but come on, Brother Sharif. Brother Sharif, what do you eat, bro? I'm hungry too, brother. I'm going to start eating on the show. I'm tired of this. How you get to eat?
I came back from teaching, and the wife already had it whipped up, brother, man. She whipped me up.
See, Brother Azim, shout out to Brother Azim Hopkins Bay. He said, marry them sisters. Obligate yourself. See, if I would have obligated myself, I'd be eating dinner too. But I'm working on it. Come on, Brother Sharif. Shout out to Azim.
Yes, sir. I mean, you know, you had said it earlier, and the brother T. Hopkins Bay had said it earlier about the mission of Ali's Men. You know, Ali's Men seeks plain and simple unity. You know, in the Moorish Science Temple of America, unity of the movement. And now that doesn't mean unity of the movement at the expense of unity with all of our other people, because all of our people are included in our service to humanity, you know. And like the brother Webbe just said, you know, we're trying to be our message. I ain't trying to talk about it. One of the reasons why a lot of people in the community have to ask the question, what are the Moors doing? Is because they have a skewed idea of what doing is. Social media has got people believing that doing is talking. You know what I'm saying? That the uplifting is mouth boxing on the internet. You know, and they're not familiar with knocking on a front door, ringing a doorbell. They're familiar with point and click in the blue glow of their computer screen. You know, and we want to change that. Social media is a powerful tool, but social media is not the movement. You have to back at a particular point. You got to back away, and you got to put your physical hand in another brother or sister's physical hand. You know what I'm saying? And all is well. That's how it has to happen. President Obama organized a powerful movement online related to getting himself elected. But what did people have to do at the end of the day? They had to push away from the computer screen and go and pull a ballot lever. You see, that's what the movement really is. And people have to begin to understand that the movement isn't running their mouth and trying to gain significance and gain likes and clicks. You know what I'm saying? And that the work, matter of fact, I'm going to leave everybody with this. I mentioned this last week on my Facebook page. Real uplifting work is silent. It's like calm water. The water slowly and quietly, gets absorbed into the ground, and it sinks down to the lowest part where nobody sees it. Nobody sees it. And from that place, it benefits every living thing. You see what I'm saying? Ali's Men in 2017 is going to talk with our hands. We're going to talk with our hands. You'll hear the voice, but you'll see more work. You'll see more work than you see our mouth move. With that, I say peace.
Peace. And you definitely go to see the work. You go and let me tell you for sure that Moorish World TV is only a bridge to get to the people so we can all do the work. That's it. Because believe as the old folk used to say, believe you me, I could be doing something else. But I know that this medium reaches people and inspire people that want to join and do the work. Those that don't want to do the work and want to combat and argue, man, 2017, I'm gonna close with that with mine in a minute. But 2017, I'm not arguing with those who want to combat. That's combative. I'm not arguing with those. Either you want to work with me or you don't. If you don't, peace and love, family. As it said, Holy Quran in Mecca, to your way be yours, to my way be mine. And I want to get with those who want to work and build something. Brother Moorish, are you there? Islam, my brother, how you doing?
I'm good. Listening, enjoying the vibration, man. High vibration tonight.
Islam, how the babies doing?
They in the bed asleep.
Cause every time we online, brother, I be hearing them babies back there. You're wonderful. Look, Moorish Americans don't get no pat on the back for being a good father. Right. But I'm gonna say it anyway. You're a good father, brother. Cause I be hearing them babies back there. Right. But Moorish Americans don't get all that old stuff. Oh, you a good father. You supposed to be.
Right, that's your job.
But Moorish, give us some departing words of wisdom and some words. Take us up out of here, brother.
I'm going to close with this. So, Ali's Men is, a group of brothers, and we all have different talents, and we have a lot to bring to our people. Moorish Americans in general have a lot to bring to our people. So, part of the program that was laid down by Noble Drew Ali was to encourage the ownership of better homes. So, I know Tahaka might have mentioned this, but when Ali's Men hit the road, some of the information that we're going to give is about obtaining homes or getting homes. So my contribution is, knowing that this is a part of our program, I wanted to be of better assistance to my family, to my people, and to myself. So I went into the real estate industry and learned and got licensed and learned the real estate game. So this is going to be my contribution to, my people. You all, and to Ali's Men, to the Moorish movement, to my family, to everyone who can benefit from, what I have to bring. So with that, I say peace.
Islam, I'm still here. Before I get to my brother Matiel, I want to say this. This is how powerful this show is. Shout out to Grand Mufti, Islam, my brother. This is how powerful this show is. Last week I was on a show, and it says the title of the show is Tahaka Bay Teaching Them Lessons. And now before the show wasn't called that, but I had to change it up because me and a few brothers had a dialogue And some breakthroughs happened. With that being said, there's a brother named Conrad on Facebook. I mean, in the chat. He may be on the chat now and he may not be, but shout out to Conrad. He was a brother from Compton. He is a brother, praise the Lord. He is a brother, Stubler, from Compton. And he was telling me that he had friends from Morocco that don't respect, quote unquote, black people. And the feds is from Turkey. It's not ours. And why did we put Africans into slavery? And we went into a dialogue, and I was pointing them into the direction, trying to clear up that the Moors are Africans, and Moors, to say Moors put people in slavery, you're only saying Africans put their own people in slavery. And then we went on to clear up a few things. Bottom line, family, this brother, ever since then, he have donated $5 or $10 to the Moorish World TV tour. He don't, I'm telling you, it touched my heart because it popped up on the alert today. He done donated again. This brother was coming from a place that they had demonized Moors. And from that dialogue, this brother has been supportive for the Moorish American cause, Moorish World TV. Shout out to Conrad. And I encourage everybody, man, support this uplifting act, because anything that begins with love is worth investigating. Prophet Noble Drew Ali said we must learn to love instead of hate. And that's worth investigating. With that, Brother Mati, come on in, brother. Drop some jewels on us, family.
Islam.
Islam.
This is the beginning of 2017. I would say to the brothers and sisters out there, start something new. First of all, learn how to smile and learn how to live your life and enjoy. Stop all that fighting and bickering with each other, because you're not getting anywhere. We're not getting anywhere. It's foolishness and it's folly. All these men, if you notice, we joke a lot and we laugh a lot, but y'all already know when we come to the table and we're serious, we put it down. So this is how we break bread together. We do this all day. We laugh, we chop it up, we act out. We got personalities. Takin, not the only personality in the group. He the loudest. And I hope you don't wake well. I hope you don't wake well Bay's baby up and all. But this is what we do, brothers and sisters. This is what we do. Because we're real brothers. This is a real brotherhood. And we know each other in the flesh. We don't just know each other on the web. We know each other in the flesh. So when we come together, it's like we never even left each other. So again, what I'm saying to say all that is this. I went into the temple yesterday. And because the way that I can carry with these brothers, I was able to carry that into the temple yesterday. And I had a few little challenges, who come to me. But by the time they left, we was brothers, and they respected, my knowledge, and I respected theirs. I respected theirs from Jump Street. So again, basically what I'm saying, everybody got their portion. That's what we know in the Moorish Science Temple of America, that Allah has given everyone their portion of what makes it seem good unto himself. So use your portion for good. Use your portion, display wisdom. Don't sit up here and throw shots all day, and fight and bicker, because you're not getting anywhere. You're not making any friends. You look foolish to the world. Let me just tell you that. You look real foolish to the whole world, sitting up here fighting and bickering with each other. In Africa, that's a common trait between warring tribes, is that they joke with each other. That's how they get along. That's how they keep the balance. To keep from going to war with each other. They joke and they laugh with each other. So we don't have to be at each other's throats, threatening each other. You better not come to this city. You don't own not one block in that city. So let's grow up. Let's be men. Let's show our children what real men are. This is what Ali's men was founded for, so we can show our sisters and our children what real Moorish men are. So we're gonna be the message that we bring. It's enough. We done talked enough. we're being the message that we bring. It's already things in the works that you haven't seen yet, but you will see some. Peace.
It's Dimitri, sound like something out the hut right there. Brother Tunikil, before in your parting words of wisdom, brother, just to camelback off what the brother Mati said about we brothers be brothers. Brother, I've seen sometime in our conversation where it was quiet for a whole day because we disagreed on something.
Yes, sir.
Brother, can you expound upon that we don't always see things alike and we got to shut down sometime so we can humanize this experience as Ali's men? We ain't just all happy-go-lucky all the time, brother. Can you expound on that before you drop your words of wisdom for us?
Yes, sir, definitely more. You know, like you said, we from different locales. We have different genetics. We have different astrological signs. We have different life experiences that all feed into our perspective. And sometimes those perspectives seems at odds. But one thing about it, we are all arguing our points according to principle, not according to base emotionalism. So that being said, there are some times where it hits a crescendo and we all have to step back for a while and we come back together, but there's no love lost. Also, we don't play this out in the public though. Even the disagreements that we have, if you observe us today, you would think that we never had any disagreements, right? But we are all, again, arguing our points based on principles as we see it. And we eventually come to a consensus and we move forward. Or we decide, let's just table that issue and we move forward. Because not moving forward is not an option. So yes, brother, we're all strong, headstrong brothers, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we needed Islam in the first place. You know, I'm a wild spirit, Mo. I needed a code to refine this wild spirit. And that's what Islamism, as taught by the Prophet, has done. And it's just an inevitable outgrowth of applying the code. There's a refinement that takes place, you know. And sometimes we criticize certain levels. That's what applied the teachings of the Prophet Noble Ali. It's inevitable. But we still all we are in essence. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and that's what makes the brotherhood real and what makes us a living, functional entity.
Islam. I want to say, man, this was a beautiful show. This was a beautiful show, and a lot of times, what happens is on this show, you might see 30 or 40 people in the chat. Sometimes go up to 70, sometimes 100, whatever the case may be. But that is a testament to Moors are working. Moors are taking care of their families. But when you come back tomorrow, go check out the views. And it's not only in the views. Behind the petition, I see the watch time. And people are watching and paying attention. And in YouTube world, you don't get no credit for the click. So if you see people getting 20,000 clicks, 10,000 clicks, you don't get a credit for that no more. You get credit for the watch time. And if you compare the watch time to people with 20,000 clicks, we winning, people. We winning. We got a lot of watch time. With that being said, we must understand that we are leading the cause of uplifting our people, and people are intimidated, scared, and are trying to stop it. That was the movie drop. I'm just playing. But no, people don't want to see this happen, in other words. So we must continue to push hard and teach these lessons pure, unadulterated, without compromise. And that's how we must move. Brother Sheikh 7, how you doing, brother? Give us some departing word. Brother, drop some. Brother, you know what I like about you? When I see you on Facebook, I think you are one of the brothers where when I look at Facebook and I scroll down and you put up the Moorish American prayer and you do it on a consistent basis, you know, which is very powerful. And I say that to say, you may not even have known that your brother noticed that, because I may not click like on it, but I love it because that's what we need. So what I'm saying is, just because we don't get the acknowledgement at the time, brother, you are doing a wonderful job. And I'm telling you, the pictures that you put, I noticed that you were standing behind the prophet on that demonstration. Brother, that's like I seen that and I never said nothing to you. I never commented on you. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Islam.
And
Indeed, Islam. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
In the same way that I seen that and I noticed that detail, the public is watching us. And we must always be cognizant of that fact, that the public is watching. Brother, I see everything my brothers do. I am my brother's keeper. Brother, talk to the family. Give us some good departing words, family.
Islam. First and foremost, I want to extend honors and gratitude to you for opening up the platform and doing such a great job. I also want to extend honors and gratitude to Ali's men, and the acceptance of myself and Ali's men. What I want to say is, first and foremost, we're speaking about Ali's men. We know that Ali means Most High, and in the Moorish Science Temple of America, Holy Quran, we're taught that wisdom speaks from the highest plane of spirit life. And we're also told that thought is the cause of it all. So therefore, my encouragement would be for the people to pay attention to your thoughts. See, thoughts motivate your thinking, and your thinking motivates your action. Your action become your character, and your character exactly who you are. So therefore, we must watch our thoughts and watch our thinking. You know, we have to learn what does pass away and what does not pass away, what is infinite and what is not finite. So therefore, in that, studying ourselves, study your thoughts, pay attention to what you're thinking, so you can be observant of what you're bringing into reality. And that's my piece. Islam.
Islam, family, Islam. Beautiful, beautiful. Is Brother Snowbay still there?
Yes, sir.
Brother Snowbay, brother, in parting, brother, you know, you had me laughing today, brother. I had to pull over on side of the road, and brother, and when I pulled over on side of the road, Brother Sharif called me, and I'm laughing in the phone. Brother, you are a beautiful brother, and I love the spirit and what you bring to the table, because you made a joke about yourself earlier. And that smile that you put on there, it wasn't that I put on there, it wasn't just an emoji. I literally had to pull over on the side of the road. Brother, you are a beautiful spirit, brother. I want you to bring to the people, brother, some departing words, some maybe encouraging words, man, to bring us into 2017 and on.
Make it happen, Captain. That's my motto. It's always going to be my motto. It's Ali's men. I mean, what more can I say? My brothers already said it for me. You got to be what you know. Put your hand in your brother's hand, and let's make this happen. But I do want to give you this from the Holy Quran of Mecca. You know, surely Allah loves those who fight in His way in ranks, as if they were a solid wall. That's what Ali's men is. So, and our fight is unity. So if you want this work, you can get it. That's pretty much it.
Over. See that saying, bro, Sharif? I told you I love that, bro. I tell you, we gonna be right across that. We gonna be right across them Alps again. Keep messing with snow, man. It's gonna be cold as ever, but we gonna be rolling. Peace and love, family. With that, man, let me tell you something. This is my brother here, man. I'm gonna tell you, coming up here, brother T. Hopkins, babe, man. I'm gonna tell you what, man. The Hopkins family, I think we can attest to the fact that the Hopkins family got so much love in their heart, you know, and I believe we all do. But their expression of it is so unique that they don't have to open their mouth. I say mouth. Yeah. They don't have to open their mouth. When you walk through the door, you already embraced it. You're like, just touch me. So I know Brother T. Hopkins Bay can give us some encouraging departing words that will represent him, Temple 11, as well as the leadership of Temple 11 and Philadelphia as a whole, because y'all do a beautiful representation of what Moors are supposed to be doing. As I said, I've ripped a few pages. I jacked it. I'm telling you, I jacked a few pages out your book. I'm telling you straight up. And the temple, we got to be silenced for a minute. Me, that's got to shut down. You know what I mean? So when you see me hooping and howling over the podium, before then, I took a page from Temple 11 and I shuts down. And let's have a moment of silence. That's a beautiful thing. Brother, in your beautiful way, brother, represent the fam, brother, and give the people something to lead with that they can hold on to.
First and foremost, love is the only savior of the world. It's plain and simple. It sounds so simple, but we make it complex. We just need to focus on our own thoughts. Focus on your own thoughts. Correct yourself. We've become accustomed to everything becoming a debate. When you're in debate form, you're not trying to learn anything. You're just ready to defend what you think you already know. Just as it was stated earlier, you have to learn to be what you know. Allow your words, works, and deeds to be the proof of whoever you say you are. So whether you're in the temple or outside of the temple, whoever you say you are, if you want to be sincere in that demonstration, you have to be able to be that. So it's not about reading volumes and volumes worth of book. It's not about attaining so much knowledge. Listen, your knowledge is going to perish in the grave. But be honest here, and thou shalt be wiser hereafter. You got other works to do after you leave this physical plane. So I advise we get spiritually right. And it doesn't mean that you have to come into the Moorish Science Temple of America. We had a beautiful Prophet Noble Drew Ali Day celebration yesterday. Honors to Brother Taharka Bey for traveling up to Philadelphia to come fellowship with his brothers and sisters. And we gave awards out to other individuals that are not in the Moorish Science Temple of America that are performing uplifting acts. It wasn't about, we don't know whether they were members of the church, whether they were in the synagogue, whether they were in the masjid, or whether they worship anywhere. We don't know. We just know that these people were in tune with spirit and they were uplifting their brothers and sisters. They were not online going through debates. They were not using foul language against one another. We have a brother that was incarcerated for a number of years who has now turned his life around. He wears a prison suit, an orange prison suit every day, walking the streets of Philadelphia to be an incarceration prevention influence amongst the youth of Philadelphia. The brother goes around and he's doing a lot of uplifting work. And we allowed the brother to come in. We honored the brother. We gave him an award, and we gave him a platform to present who he is. And a brother, he performed a song, and his song was talking about fighting hate with love. And if that's not the platform of Prophet Noble Drew Ali, then I don't know what is. Everybody's not going to believe as you believe. Period. Everybody's not going to believe as you believe. They're not going to do what you think they should do. The thing is, come with a humble heart. Humility is key. 2017, we're going to need one another. Ali's men are so strong because this is a true brotherhood. With these brothers that are in Ali's men, I can trust them with my family. And I think that's saying a lot. And I'm talking from experience. Brother Sharif, he stayed in my home before. Brother Webb Bay, he allowed me to stay in his home before. And we're not talking about long periods of time, but we're talking about whenever the need was there. So if you're out of state, if you're in somebody else's state, if I'm in any one of Ali's men's state, I understand my brother is going to open the door for me. He's going to be there to give me whatever I need, demonstrating true brotherhood. If you have never experienced that and you've only been sitting behind a computer screen tapping these keys, you don't understand what true brotherhood is. And that's plain and simple. And this is for people that are outside of the temple as well as in the temple. Those who are in the temple, the message for you is, listen, our core teaching is learning to love instead of to hate. Just because somebody doesn't have a fez on doesn't make them evil. It doesn't make them wrong. It doesn't make them heathens. Continue to just love. Love and not demand love in return. And then we're set, Morris. We're set. We're set. Continue to tune in to platforms that are giving you the truth, like Moorish World TV. Continue to gain whatever inspiration and whatever uplifting words that you can gain. Don't just seek for somebody quoting from a bunch of books. And listen, knowledge is nothing if you don't know how to apply it. So true wisdom is less presuming than folly, more. So praise Allah. Continue to strive to just be a good you, be a better you. Tomorrow you should be a better you than you were today. So with that, I give honors to my dear brother Taharka Bey for the platform. I give honors to each and every one of my brothers and Ali's men. I give honor to the sisters that are tuning in because your vibration assists us with balancing the ethers. And I thank you for everything that you're doing to assist us in this great program of uplifting fallen humanity. I love you all, Morris. Peace.
Peace and love, peace and love. And like you said about the sisters, let me give a shout out to Limberry Bay and her husband, Dawn Rydell, the sister Deshaunda Nelson, and all the other sisters that's in here. I don't know if the sister from Baltimore, we're supposed to be hooking up soon. Her name is Queen Karasi. I give a shout out to the sisters because, like the brothers say, they do balance out our vibrations. But let me say this. Let me add on and say this in closing. You're not going to stop this movement. This movement has been around longer than any other movement. You're not going to stop it. We're going to propagate the faith of Ali until Allah calls us to the next level. Until we physically expire here, we're going to propagate the faith of Ali. And nothing is going to stop us. There's not a threat that's going to stop us. There's not a shouting match that's going to stop us. Nothing. The unique thing about our prophet is that he taught us that death is not an enemy to man. It is a friend. Say it again, that death is not an enemy. It is a friend. That when the work is done, it just cut the ties, cut the cords, cut the string, cut the chain. It just cuts the cord that bounds us down, that bounds this boat called flesh down to earth, that it may sail on smoother plains. So it doesn't matter what opposition that we're up against. We understand that a soldier never knows his strength until he meets his foe. We invite the foe because through that, thought is developed by the exercise of strength. So again, we're going to propagate this faith till the end. That's period, point blank. So all the foes, come on with it. We wise enough. All those that wish to cause confusion, we know how to navigate around it. But we will teach the everlasting gospel, and nothing is going to stop that. And with that, I said peace and Islam family. What we're going to do is we're going to bring my brother Sharif on next. And I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or Wednesday, but we're going to bring him on and we're going to talk about the April 10th. We're going to talk about April 10th because we are going on tour. We are talking about taking it around the country. We are taking it around, whether the GoFundMe pile up with finances or not, we are taking it around the country. And Brother Sharif's presentation is the Lost Files of April 10th. If you haven't seen the April 10th, I'm going to have it and I'm going to give it to you. You'll be able to view it. You'll be able to view it in full. Family, you'll be able to view it in full. No, you won't have to see it on YouTube.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. You won't. You could see both rounds. You could see the whole thing.
That's the point. Islam, you'll be able to see the whole demonstration. We're gonna have a way that you'll be able to see it, family. And you'll be able to see that Brother Sharif had a whole bunch of information that he was unable to get out.
That's what
he was unable to get out. And that's what he's going to deliver. And my demonstration is going to be talking about the 2017 Prophet Noble Drew Ali, how to practically apply everything that the Prophet did in 28 and 29 and whatever, all the businesses that he had built, by the way, the Moorish Science Temple of America, the walk that he has walked, and we can apply it in 2017. Brother Moorish Haq will be coming to teach about real estate, and I'll be adding my twist that I learned by the way of freestyling in the market or in the world of real estate. And I'll be adding my spill to that. So what we're doing is we're going to build something in real time. So the next time you see us on here, it's going to be Brother Sharif for an hour minimum to talk about his experience with April the 10th. And we're going to be showing clips from April the 10th. And one of my favorite moments in closing is when my brother Sharif, the question was this. Okay, quick question. I want everybody to answer. You answer yours and you answer yours, Brother Reggie, Brother Sharif. And they said, we want to know, explain your plan, Operation Proclamation, and the Black Sovereignty Plan. Brother Sharif goes on to explain Operation Proclamation. The brother that has benefited from Operation Proclamation, but I forget his name, Brother Sharif, real quick, in Syracuse.
I mean, okay, we all benefited, but actually, he's one of the two masterminds of Operation Proclamation. That's Councilman Khalid Bey.
That's what I mean. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. So what I mean, the brother that benefited from it, he is actually living in it. You know what I'm saying? And he's living in the work because he couldn't be living in it without the Moors pushing it, obviously. But he's actually living in it. So Brother Sharif, he stands up or whatever the case may be, and and it just looks so good. Then Brother Reggie went. Brother Reggie said his plan was online. You can go online and see it. Then he fumbled around here and he fumbled around there. And Brother Sharif looked at him. The moderator said, is that it? And he said yes. And they asked Brother Sharif to respond. And Sharif just looked with that stare, looked around and said, well, brother, what's your plan? And I was no more good. Now, when you see it, you're going to understand why that was so funny. Because he really didn't have a plan. Until this day, he still doesn't have a plan. The only plan will be solved through your connection of the Moorish National Divine Movement, Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And with that, I say peace and love, family. I see y'all soon, and we're going to talk about it. Haters, trollers, keep on coming. You're going to make us famous more faster than we are making ourselves famous. We need you. We appreciate you. One love. Let me see if I can play a little something for y'all. This is Brother Cyrus Hill, peoples, right here. People go. Matter of fact, let's do this. Moors on the move. Moors on the move, y'all.
It's easy to point out the differences that we have, but it's about love and it's about unity. We must move away from ritualism, formalism, and custom.
God, one aim, one destiny.
One destiny, one destiny. One God, one aim, one destiny. The stars to the planet, the coast to the clouds, the lion to the lamb, the mother to the child. The winners, the losers, the clock, the calendar, the dial. Victory is assured, the time is now. True king to hold back the flames, he a Mars soul. Headed for Rome, shoot through it like a harpoon. Serving justice, you should double take cover by the age of the Moors. Yeah, that's me, your cover. Fresh out the water, get my gizmo on. United front, books and bitches, no bond. I know you used to Luther, but check out my love song. Either we making babies or getting our slug on. I mean, more bodies gonna enjoy that butter love. Different bodies on everything but a love. For the love, if you love, and if you love. Let the incense rise, the pour down the sun. The bonds of perfection make us one in his of gold. The clasp of the palms, telling clouds when they explode. Marching with the soldiers on ironclad modes. Lighting the rival, man must be what he knows. God, one aim, one destiny. All we need now more is unity. One destiny, one destiny. One God, one aim, one destiny. The stars to the planet, the coast to the clouds, the lion to the lamb, the mother to the child. The winners, the losers, the calendar, the dial.
Islam family, I want to thank all of Ali's men that came on the platform. There was some more that was unable to get on because the platform is not big enough to hold all those brothers. So some had to get off so some could get on. There is more Ali's men than what you see. We like to reveal numbers, but I'm telling you, when we swarm or when we come together, we form like Voltron. And we all about unity and unity at all costs. There's many, many more. So I'm telling you, we move. And when we move out, there's nothing that can come between the cohesiveness. The cohesiveness of brotherhood.
3 steps, be sincere, don't get left down here. Be plus, don't stare, you're near, feel it in the air. Beat the clock like a stopwatch. This is the year. Stop watching and fight for the throne. We're almost there. God, one aim, one destiny. All we need now more is unity.